Up and active, my people. You know, I born to Zulu and we're there with another one free, not dumb. And before we get into the topic, I just want to remind people say the book is out. So if you want to understand how the transfer of wealth take place and how you should involve and what you're supposed to do, you can get a copy of the book on the website freenotdumb.com. You see, pray. Tonight again, we are going to have one of our regular guests, them special guests nonetheless, Nina K. Bantu. You see me, earlier we did there upon a live, but some reason or another, the topic we did talk about never so intriguing to TikTok algorithm, so they never did push it. So I get back in it still, but we kind of change it up a little bit. You see me, for suit to people them more, for suit. Kind of get on the people them level so that everybody can over so we are going with people on TikTok algorithm can get in tune to what's really going on. So we have the two big boss them in the country on the screen. The most popular man at the moment and the second most popular man. You see me? Andrew and Marky Mark. And we don't know the ball game play election right around the corner. As we talk, and we know see a piece of flame about for spark. Shiny eye, big up yourself now. Goddess. You see it, big up all of my goddess them. Big up the whole team. You see it. Big up Kappa, big up Mix, big up AC, big up Quasi, big up. If I'm not call the name, big up yourself, same way. You know, one family, the people squirt. We out here organized still. So election right around the corner and people organize themselves. Pick one of them favorite parties them. That are the people them way I go vote. You see me? Unknowingly say this is the greatest transfer of wealth taking place and this authorization to whatever administration of the same government of Jamaica. Because PNP and JLP, the two of them have in common. They are two administrative branch of the government of Jamaica. So them are the two main servants who are supposed to serve the people. But some people have it for say, instead of them serve the people, them serve themselves. You see me? So a lot of corrections is out there to be made. A whole heap of changes is there to be made. And some people say there is no better way to change it than to go and vote. I have no right telling people what them supposed to do with them life, although no, you have policies set up by some enforcers. They actually are direct people what way them for go with them life, how them for grow them picnic, what them for eat, what them for live, what them for watch. So corporations are deal with people nowadays. It's like them all on a spoon feed you. But the hardest thing is like the people them consent to every single thing. Them say Jamaica is the most resilient. And it scratch my brain to the amount of time I hear the word resilient mean. You see, pray? Resilient. Jamaica is resilient. What that mean? I have to go Google the word there, Because sometimes some word are tricky. You see me? Some word really are tricky. What they mean when them say Jamaica is the most resilient? We're supposed to have fight back. But what we have fight back? What really are transpire? What kind of fight the people them are put up to protect themselves right now? Resilient, Silient. It come like a resilient, of a person or animal able to withstand or recover quickly from difficult conditions. Oh, so when them say Jamaica is resilient, you are able to withstand or immune certain conditions or recover from difficult conditions easily. So them man in a ramp, The Prime Minister like use the word resilient. Sometimes him say, yo, Jamaica is going to make some drastic changes towards the digitalization of the economy. And we know Jamaican people are the most resilient. We don't know what resilient mean. Think resilient means say, yo, we're supposed to strong and we have to fight back. I realize say people them not fight back. But people them accept them words, yeah. And I am not a PNP, I am not a JLP, I am just a man talking for my rights, and I show the people them which part of them rights they and where them supposed to go for it. Or we go about reclaiming back our rights as a living man and living woman upon the land. Because the government them, all of the public servants them, me I talk about the man them in a jacket and tie outside and I work for them corporation, yeah. Them swear a oath to serve the people. But guess what? The people and the citizens are two separate things. And I to be not talk about. In the public and in the private, the two of them exist. You see, pray. So in the public, you have citizens or you have persons in the public. And the government make every single thing where they in the public. But in the private, you have the living man and the living woman, the people them. You see me? So this is kind of tricky. I know the people them probably not get it same time. You see it? Ones and ones them probably not get it same time. But what they are is still, what they are is about the public and the private and how the public is owned and controlled by the public. I mean by the private for profit. So the private sector in this case controls the public. And I one big ball game I play around one department. One big set of ball game I play and I just certain people alone benefiting from all what go on. So who no think I go win the election? That's how me have a couple questions, you know. But just to get little interaction from my people. Who no think I go win upcoming election? It's a two-part question. You see me? Because I'm not sure if the party them set up them policies or whatever. And we know people are boil along them pot. And I wait for election time for those drop in. You see me? So them can come across, collect them t-shirt to them little money, them little drinks and them KFC and have a good time because that is election. Not knowingly say, I give over on the rights to corporations, administrations or set up themselves doing business because them money and profit big time, you know. How much money the Prime Minister get for him pay a month time? Anybody know how much a month him get pay? Man always I say, come like me go Google. How much money the Prime Minister of Jamaica get a month? Anybody know? $22.3 million a year. So 22.3 22.3 and the opposition I get near to that, you know. So I get $1.8 million a month, you know. The Prime Minister of Jamaica is getting 1.85. Let's put $1.8 million a month. You see me, a big paycheck that. I'm not bad mind the bossy money, you know. I am not bad minding the Prime Minister for his paycheck. I'm just saying. $1.8 million a month. Boy. Only think about that, my people. Jamaican people them have money still. So they can afford to pay them all $6 million a month. Though. Jamaican people, I want to talk to my brothers and my sisters them out there. You see me? There are some people hearted to the politics. I used to see them up on the road. Run one part and I raise with some hell. Like the man them say, yo. One man I say, yo, me a clangs. And me say after clangs, no they in a politics. Clangs and one other no two gang. One say, no, me a clangs. And me say, yeah, JLP. The man take up a buckle for lick me. You see me? A mistake I make, you know. The man say, no, clangs are PNP. Don't say them thing there again. If me there's certain place I say clangs are JLP, the man them would have killed me to pussy clad. You see, pray. So me never know about the clangs and the one other thing. Me never know say clangs and one other politician business. A politics business, me don't think so the man them there go out with their own gang war or whatever they want to do with themselves over there. So. But it come like say politics infusing everything that is not good. What politics are doing in a clangs and one other? Probably me born where they are, me don't know much. I may act like say me don't know what I go on. You see, pray. But what is politics doing in gangster business, clangs and one other business? I don't know, boy. I can't ask myself the question there. So me I try ask somebody from over that side. The clangs man them. Yesterday me I read with the elder show say, yo, politics are something where people die hearted. And I ask the man why him vote. The man was a wall lick me down with him rum buckle. You see, pray the man have a quart buckle him Jaffa. When I ask the elder why you vote. The man go around a long part to the brother that try go around the question, you know. You see me, I tell myself from him a little picnic this and that and him born 1962 and Manly and this and that and one bagaras. Me I say, Ella, so why you vote? The man vex the fuck. Him can't answer the question. And I see him with most of the people them about the cut. You don't know why you vote. You don't even know so when you vote you give away your rights to the government. All our rights as living people, no sovereign rights them. You see, pray. A certain people alone talk about sovereignty. When you hear about sovereignty, you never understand what the word sovereignty mean. You don't know say the whole are no sovereign as living people. You don't know say a phone will be off the government to act on. You don't know say the government to borrow loan for phone will be off. And you don't really get nothing out of the loan. Or I mean, say you don't get nothing because the government say them a build road for you. And we see the road them come out sometime. You see me? And Chinese them build up highway and we know say them so start charge people. If them not charge people for drive on them highway they already. You see, pray. A whole heap of things are going, but where people them are going with. You hear about the oil where mine. Oil where about for mine or if it a mine already. The gold mine in a Jamaica. How many people them there right now? You see, pray. People them probably are preparing some different thing right now. You know, Vibes Cartel are going to do some fest the weekend. You see me? Probably Andrew Willis or Mark Golden pull up over some fest too. I don't know. But the ones I want to say, who don't feel like I go win election? And when them win election, what kind of changes they think them can make? If nobody will have to send a request and forward on the live, you can send a request said way. Nina K born to the on the ground. Big up yourself and the father K. I just have to restart the live car. So me did over the sun and talk about the birth certificate. You know, TikTok it kind of give you a shadow ban. TikTok don't like for hear we talk about the birth certificate. TikTok not like for hear when we tell the people them say, yo, we don't have on the right and the government on the servant, the police on the servant. So when we crack up the code and I give the people them how to actually do it on TikTok. TikTok shadow ban we. And that's why we are invite people for join with class them. You see, pray. Join with class them, man. We have whole heap of private information record in classes, videos that show you how to actually take yourself out of the system. When you go up on my Patreon, or when you go in on me website, you see me? Freenotdumb.com at the name of the website. Nina K. Bantu, big up yourself. Oh, go, my God.
Why big of a say they are listening I can. Yeah. I eat coconut, you know?
Wow, natural vibes.
You know, I chip out some of them there. And I go and eat see me. I go and check in where I go on.
So like how you
Find
there,
out the
Father
people them
K?
stubborn, you know.
I want to ask you two questions, Father K. And don't cuss me, because you know, someone else ask you them questions so other people can get more aware. I asked two questions earlier. Who you think are going to win election and how it are going to benefit you? Me know you are going to cuss me.
You know, say, me never matter who want win election to me. Cause the country still run by the same people, as me say. It don't really
Yeah.
matter to me who want win. Because what me want is that the leader them lead the country and put the people them first. That's why I'm interested in the people them.
All right then, Dr.
I
K.
really do.
Dr. K. Want to hear from the diehard PNP and Labour, right? Because Dr. K born politics like myself now. See, pray, him probably not gonna give you the answer we want. So the ones them we plan for go vote for Andrew Wallace or Mark Golding, I probably only can share the life to one of the MP them, one of the councillor them, because you know say election are come every little promotion or promotion. If you can answer some questions, you can send share the life to whoever the cooler reason, because people them want to know what kind of plans we have upcoming. Normally we would say what kind of promises, but we know things are get modern and things are changed. So we hope the mentality of all of them people can change also. And we expect the best. And we know when we expect the best shall come. So if the ones them can tell me who no think are going win election and how it are going benefit the people them, or it are going benefit your life, what kind of plans you see when people them have, or how you think is a solution if we not there in a politics. You see, pray.
Like, you know, say, when here one day somebody said to me, say, yeah man, you know see much money the Prime Minister has spent. So me say, which part the Prime Minister get money to spend? The country have a development plan. Where no matter which government in develop them have to spend the money on what it is allocated to spend on. Whether
Yeah.
road,
And
new this, so none of them.
the money there come from the consolidated funds. The
Let me
consolidated
ask you
funds
something.
is
I know
not
what
the
none of them
government.
pocket. Me not see none
Yeah.
of who are spend money we allocated. Them not spend money in them pocket. Me say how much money this man take. But not like we see him take money to them pocket spend. Anyone them spend it to them pocket. For the people them now come to me
I
see. Them
people
not have so
them
much
money,
money.
but the people them don't know say them have money. And that but the people them don't know say them have wealth, me should I say.
That's
You
all of
see
a
me?
thing. When you don't, everybody are fool to what them don't know. That's something they say.
People them
Me,
don't
it's
know.
a outside the books man. You know the
It's
time for.
like
You see
some
you go
people not
a school
interested for
years.
know. You see me?
That's the thing because them done colonize is Christianized. That's colonized now. College, Christian, colony. And them only like, so long as them put where them want a year and you go in a direction, them good with you.
So what you
You
think
understand?
is a solution where the people them can take on? JLP once them sooner check in, we can send a request come up now. Or what reason with someone no? No need to
The
get some
solution,
word in our it's a word of God in our life. Yeah, my father.
the solution for everyone is consciousness.
Hold on, the father K. First you have to ask the people them what them mind there. If you don't want a solution, we have a solution them in store for you. If you don't want the solution, you can interact with the life, drop someone. Use
Somebody
JLP
say
and
PNP night win. PNP, JLP, both work for
a foreign
foreign
corporation, not the people
corporation.
of Jamaica.
The
A
people of
business them
Jamaica.
run, man. The people them
Me like
the people
that
them
person
turn the
have knowledge.
products.
That person have consciousness because you are read by the books. No, when the book say, there's the meaning of the word. If you take it as it is.
Father
My
K,
mother always take it with a grain of salt.
you see what we need for understand. I feel like me have a draw for one chalk and pull it up on the board in the night. Cause what the warrior
I want
say,
dictionary with
the
meaning and the black law
government
dictionary.
swear a oath for work for the people. The people, if you don't want to see me pull up a chalkboard and explain them things, you can interact with this. You see me? The government swear a oath for serve the people, but yet still them create a thing where them call citizens and have the people them act as citizens.
Because you want tricky
You
son.
see me? Yeah. And then the government become in charge of the citizens, so the people them not exist in a real life.
You see it? Because when you have too much money, you have to find somewhere to thief it, or somewhere to spend it. So here you spend somebody just like what Tricky says there. You make some big money and you only spend $1. So you make budget allocation for your big money. When you must spend right so, but at the end of the day, what's you spend is just $1. So I see them saying Tricky is citizen, they just trick them. That's all them create some people then can trick, yeah.
So if you have Valentine with the green heart, labor right, I can send a request come up my sister. You see me?
Big
I have two
yourself.
questions I want to ask you. What kind of plans the
Valentine stuff, yeah.
JLP have for the Jamaican people? And what kind of plans the PNP have to ensure, I would not want to hear about the digital
Yes,
identification
sir.
alone.
Am I get insured?
I don't think
So
of the
like them I get something
juice.
to drink.
I don't think of the juice. It come in the form of promises, but in the promises, want collaterals. Because promise would have come like a loan, you know.
Yes,
You
and you
make a
say it
promise, it's
comfort
like you
fool.
borrow, you turn a debtor now, you know. You see me?
The comfort
So,
of fools.
yeah. So we want collaterals hold and pan. Because we not just take promise nowadays. So. A man now go tell me say, yo,
Cabbage.
me I borrow 500,000 from your Dr. K and you just give me it because you don't know me and your friend. No. You have to give me something more worth 500,000 for all and pan. Or something more worth $2 million for all and pan.
You see it, all that
You
know
see, pray.
that word vote because of them want the house and the seat, you know. So if a nigga can't give me a 500,000 for the vote,
Somebody
you
said the
mean? Me a
Jamaican
sell.
government, at this moment is working
You
for the
know,
King of England. Why?
so now
And
that's
them
my
find out they
connection
have to
Peter run for.
explain. Are the right thing you say, my family? Who said that? Jamil
Big up
Dennis.
to
Are
who
the
said
right
that.
thing you say, Jamil? You see, pray. But people need to know why. The King of England is acting as the King of Jamaica. How is he the King of Jamaica? Who give him the right to become the King of Jamaica? We need to start looking them things because Jamaica people have the power. At the end of the day, the people give the king the power, you know.
Yeah, but Banco, me don't know all man like Selassie who can call king left all him there so. You should get rid of them the long time too.
No, Selassie did bow to the king of the two of the man them did link up and drink out of one glass on a time and do a ritual, you know. When Selassie
But
did
yeah, I
link up
say,
with the king of England and the Pope, you know.
eh,
The
I
Selassie
say
did
drink out of
breed
one
all
glass
it.
in a bar.
Selassie did breed one of the queen them too, you know.
So that means I'm drink out of glass in a bar then, man. No coins then, man.
No, I know
Oh,
one bar,
Filani.
I know one at the Pope, me think. I mistake the picture there with the Pope. I know one bar, man. Me think I when Selassie did up on the world tour.
Yeah.
You see me? And him go link up with the Pope.
Boy,
Them
if I
bow to
rub
them one
shoulder with the
another.
beast, you know,
Yeah.
you must end up in your pocket. That means I still sit on Filani then.
We're not going to Selassie thing still in my father. Because you know,
Yeah, see what
respect
I go
to
on.
all of the rest of them out there where I do the work with them, I just say it.
No, but we not talk about Rasta. Slash, we are talking about no, I'm
Yes, but
politics.
that is a very
No Rasta
contributing.
come like this.
That is
No
a
business
very
in Rasta. Rasta no
You
can't
talk
come
about
now.
Selassie, you
Rasta is
talk
a
about
way of
Rasta.
life.
No, if you talk about
No,
Rasta,
sir,
you
not go
talk about
so.
Selassie.
Rasta tell me say. No, Rasta tell me say. Cause me I'm a brother Rasta. Me have
Which
culture
Rasta?
Rasta. Him
Which
tell me say,
Rasta?
listen now. Rasta is a way of life. The man tell me say the way him choose to live. And not Selassie make him live so. The man say him see
Dr.
me
King,
heart where him have.
Rasta come from the word Rastafari. And it started out with a set of man we say them are gonna
From
knot
which
up
part?
them ear until Selassie I come out ka exile.
Okay. Okay.
You see
So
pray
Selassie
at
not
them
come for
time the man
exile already.
start knot up them head. Yeah, but it turn Rasta thing in a Jamaica turn a big. Cause when they are the judge, mischaracterize me for be a Rasta, you know. Remember we go on a case where me there
Oh.
court. And that is a big mistake made.
Oh.
You see me? And you have be
Yeah, because him
people,
say Rasta fear them.
yeah, respect the culture and the culture teach you all heap. Said way. But the public and the private are what we are talking about and the government. Or two people say, oh, I want somebody we are vote for either party can send me a request. Make we have a conversation. Because we need to know what the politician them have to offer We already have our own remedy and solution, and people still a link me and tell me say this election we need to vote. Because it is going to be different. Me want to know why me forgot vote. That's the first thing. I'm sure that somebody can share this live to the MP. Because all the politicians we see on the internet right now. And that's the reason we are reason. You see me? We are keeping respectful. And it's an open platform. Those Batman and
One
Salam
day I
like
lick
we
them
not
and I
invite. You see, pray on the panel. But you don't know what I hear from the politician them same way. Corruption too much. That even Cliff Hughes has to leak out. Cliff Hughes is one of them, you know. So I don't want to hear where I leak out. You see? Yeah. Cliff Hughes is one of them. His name get called in a lot of things, so we have to wonder if them conspiracy are run. And a man never come out
right?
to clear a statement that was made.
Right, you might lick out too long. Okay, man
Mm.
just come real clear. Cause the lick out this is a
But why am I saying him and politics, him and the politician them par? So it would come like it's a
like,
side thing with him and the politician them.
so them a rub shoulder just like how we say, my boy I drink out
Sandra
that
say
cup.
vote for a better Jamaica. That is it.
To who?
Oh,
UIC?
you know, vote for a better Jamaica
Ain't
to
it? Vote for UIC. We a new party for better Jamaica.
no, it's like she tell me why me for go vote for a better Jamaica, but
Yeah,
Jamaica
but it's
is
not my grandfather vote long time and I get better now. When we I get better? Today?
I never want better Jamaica I'm a vote for. Probably would have vote for something else.
So what would have broken for 1992 and 91?
I don't know, probably want piece
Our
of
them did.
land. Or two.
1937 for me people them born now. So I will leave that. So we are going. I'll end up on Kendall and all them sitting there. So now enough time. No switch to get better
1937
because I get better.
before the election, man. Before the independence. With
So me I say,
a free land and free people are roam on the land.
my people don't really know them the people. When you
Mm.
start to issue public selling things for Arkham Pegler, my people are one of the first at Arkham Pegler for downtown Kingston same way. I
Yeah.
travel upon train almost end up in a Kendall crash where I say. So why is it? No, when them
You
come,
know
them a
what I
baby.
say, Father K, as you mentioned, the down a town and a hustling down a town, Coronation Market and them thing there. Them thing there what people need to go back to save themselves from. Because solutions we are dealing with, you know, my brother. And the republic that is coming is not a joking thing. And the transfer of wealth from the public to the republic. You see, pray. I don't know all heap of people I say the republic is the thing. But you see, if people can get independent like back them time they talk about 1937. Why you think they that go on? Oh, describe Jamaica and describe downtown, describe your community now in a 1937, Dr. K. How it would have look to you?
What thing? The market. Yes, the thing with the market, tell us something what's going. The tricks and trade matters back to me. How much time many of these markets have just burned down? There's a setback. People them have a hard thing moving forward. These people face yearly, sometime every 2 years setback. And a one market. Go in a circle. And that's some reason. You don't know how it comes. And we've been watching that. Market never used to burn down after you start burn down. A whole past style people them get and trick and trade and magic back to business. Down to the fire, down to the home, then burn down. The old woman home, old age home. So for you want kilo,
Who
why is
burn
the
down the
CIA say
old
kilo
age
the
home?
because
Who them say burn down the house there?
CIA come here come do it because what? Them say burn
But the
the old age, they
CIA
say you
alone
kill the
who
old, you kill the
invited the
history.
CIA.
Well, I don't know, no, but I them time there, what if I mix up a go on the country and dirty people. So you
No
are then that
politics.
them. Them say alright.
Politician would have never do them thing there though.
But I mean, I don't think them would deal with do that. Because why reason? If you was for the people, I think you should do that to the people. Remember, I said all the people they carry the history of the country now. Why you think up to today them I take people out in a wheelchair? People now you know give people medical bill. But when voting time you take people out of wheelchair. You know look on them something there. Why you them need the old people out of wheelchair for? Because the old people them for them signature are the real signal them greater. Since none of the old people them dead out of a certain community, these communities have taken over by a hooligan. One time police was afraid fear certain people in the community because them people have foundation. But as soon as them they dead, you can't come back up the youth them and box them up and no. But long as this woman did in the committee was used to be the mother of this committee and the father of this committee, we still end up to be the preacher man, the scientist man, and the whatever, the respectable one. You understand? We used to grow with them people there. And you come down no committee as no partner police can grab up nobody and do. No, you have to come in, operate based upon the law at them time, because remember, these people are watch over you. But that not there again. Coming to let loose now. So right now is you have a lot of young people, young mind, we not have no understanding of what the past used to be. So them will say anything in the future. But it's the people who grow by the past, we are there to guide the future. We don't run anything. And every pan we hear knock, we go dance. That's what people do.
So when the politician them keep saying Jamaica is resilient, you know what it mean, Father K now? It means say you can take all heap of lick and not complain. So they can whip your across your back.
So much time them bring with them and we just work back in money and give back the system.
And that they mean, they may try to tell them, man, so when me are picking things, so when them say resilient, that means that we're strong and we'll fight back every time we did fight. But when we really check the match right now, it come like some dunce, no bomb buckler. You see, pre?
You see why I say I done said. No, you see, we still learn. No, you just admit to one of them.
Enough people
anytime you're too bright, you can't learn nothing. You can't learn nothing when you're too bright, Bantu. Never learn nothing. You not just speak on for nothing else. So just like a Christian, him so Christian him ready to crack up. If you care, you tell him nothing, no interested in nothing outside of him Bible. He crack up.
So the team of this platform are for unlearn to relearn. So if you no connect in, you can connect up with Dr. K that and Nina K Bantu outside the book. If you don't follow him, you follow him. If you don't follow my platform, you make sure so you start follow Bantu Zulu right now. Because we have spit the fire. And we say we have spit the fire. We are taught the truth where the leaders them wanna have. Nah, tell you no. Or we not say them nah tell you no, because sometimes them brave enough to come tell you say, hey, we are going to tax you 20 times more than how we are going to tax you, but them use some big words that you can't understand. So when a man like Zulu, we say free, not dumb, so them can't trick with nothing, and we link up with Nina K Bantu the outside of the books. We fuse up the thing together and break down words in a syllables and show you where them brother you really are deal with against. Fool no will. Because the will of the people is not to give all of the aisle to foreign investors. You think so? You think the people of Jamaica just give their money to foreign investors, them wealth and them resources so? You think the people them no water right now? To them here, the man them must talk about the water crisis. You need to touch on the topic there, no Father K. Where the whole of the water when the country go?
Privatized. So just lock off the top.
Right now. You see the messed up thing? The article in the cleaner.
You build the community, run the pipe, what on the banter? Here we going. We help you, come and say, yes, we are built. The people them first build them community, they'll them get councillor. If you counsel the people them, bring them over to the MP. If you say, yes, we are doing something. Remember the people them first start in community. All of a sudden, yeah man, here the council, 3 months for run. Yeah man, you have to make it and bring it to the man there, bring it to the man there. The people them could have helped themselves long time. No, you only come slowly in your plan when you bring it to the government. Sit down and wait for them for help. No, them start to help. Oh, put the road and the water system, boom, stop. When they're ready, and then please turn off the tap.
So the man them say, members of the corporate area, and that them started, I'm never have to go no further. Members of the corporate area have a short of water. Certain areas of the corporate area have a short of water. Basically, that them must say. Why the corporate area are not everywhere? Why are certain areas are not everywhere?
Because the corporate area is where the money.
See me I try to say, certain people more privileged than certain people. And when water short in the corporate area, the whole of the corporation water them sell. What is in the corporation water them? Because when you want Empress tell me say, she don't want the alkaline water because the water they not taste nice. That the water where come out of the mountain, out of the rock, you know. She don't want the one there because that not taste nice. Me I say you could have never be my Empress and tell me about you know what alkaline water. Yeah man.
Fully genetically.
When I tell you say she want water cause water tastes nice. When me sure I say this is purified water. This a purified water where you have to consume right now. You see me? So you have real
Alright,
water
watch
and you
out.
have the artificial water. Which one you want to consume? And choose the
Yep.
artificial water. Cause it
Let me
tastes
add something to that.
nice.
You know, so if
Water
you check
have
them
no
water there, none of
taste.
them water and electrification of them.
So now where I say my father?
I did water them then.
Right me
Additive
I
them. Why you
say,
think them put back things are called additive? And then people that go to school and them eat dead water. That's why them come dead. Them selling them are go dead. Them hegging them are go dead. By the time them don't consume all these dead product food, 90% of them body come like dead. No production
people
no left in
on
them
top
girl
of the
body.
screen, make reach on 10,000 likes
So
on
all
the
you go
live.
talk about when you talk about breed and breed, sometimes not even the man them I go have no sperm, much less say for fertilize nothing. I just water break
So now
brethren.
that a go
Just
on
like how you
right
say
now, my
egg, you fake
father.
egg. Fake egg.
That a go on right now, you know.
Let me stay there.
The people them not drink no water. So the whole of the sickness a come from that. You know that already, father. Cause them a eat one bag of sweets,
Yeah.
one bag of everything where them a eat a boil on back to sugar in them body and it not dilute with no water. Where them a drink
Product.
a water, a artificial water will make out the sugar said way. So the
Exactly,
little
brother.
sweet taste where sugar in there we say that you want. A sugar them put in
Fructose.
the
Everything's
water
about
said way.
fructose. Fructose fuck up glucose compared to the
You
next
see
one name
pre?
again. Suctose, or wait one name, fructose.
So when
Alright,
people
so
tell us
that
say
operate on the body.
when the great ones them in the old days, cause we now hear them and say water is life again. Water is
Then
literally
I'm alive
life.
now then.
Water replenish. And we never gonna say H2O alone. H3O also. The natural
Alright, tell
water
man
we
them
are
there.
come from out of the coconut. And
Jelly
same thing like
coconut,
the
alright.
alkaline water. It have a high alkaline level in it. So we must know what we are putting in our body. And we not gonna tell people say
Melon
yo.
and cucumber.
We not gonna tell people say yo, what
Squash.
them for do. We just a go no option. So next time when uno go at the place to buy the water, you can actually look on the label and see this additives in it, what them add in it. Is it something natural them add to something natural? And like say them cut a lime and add to it, you know, cause no bad with the water there. No, Dr. K. If a lime may be cut and squeeze in there, it's not a
It
lime.
too no bad.
So we
But then
have
they
to
have a
know
fine
what them
lime, a
add in
lime
the thing
juice.
them we are
Lime
consume.
juice product.
See me I tell you,
The
natural
lime
thing
juice need
can't
to taste
stay
like
on the
lime
shelf,
juice.
you know.
Nanny.
Me, I tell you, brother.
Latania. But they upon it said we man, we are talking about the public and the private corporation and how them a transpire.
Bantu.
The dealings them a deal with the people.
It's a bantu. Hi, bantu.
Hey Lati.
They come in. They might not sleep left me now. You see what
So
time
I
now?
go on man.
No, no.
That is it, that is it. But they upon the ground that's a reason the people them. We still advise people. Say the way we can't tell nobody what to do. So we only can give advice for 2 cents into what go on in a society. You see, pray. And our 2 cents I say the two sides them where they out there right now. Nah push the interest of the public. I won't say the interest of the public. Me I talk about the citizens. Cause probably them are work to make the economy boom. But when the economy is booming and making so much wealth and so much money, the people them not benefit out of it. People them a ball. Every time the economy a boom, the people them a ball. You realize that the last time the economy went so well, it was during the 2020 pandemic. And that pandemic
Alright.
showcased a lot of things to the people them. While the people them did lockdown and nothing never did really go on for the people them, you hear say the country make a significant growth, the economy. How comes? Some man a foreign start
That me
smile
make me
same
ask you, how
time.
much money they make? How comes that? In a COVID-19, over 80 billion, I say how much? This time they make over 80 million extra. When they used to
Let
make
me
it, not
tell
time when
you.
people now work. So all that. Do
Let
that
me
math
tell
for
you.
me.
Where
So when you
people
collect
now
offer,
work.
injection? Well on there. At
That's
the
why I
first set of
say.
vaccine we spoil. Then
No,
collect offer.
we don't want to go so deep in it, Father King, because we know the system
Oh,
work. No. You can talk about it, but them word they kind of trigger into the alarm system where them have to run upon them part.
And
You
now
see
we
me?
then collect off again. And then the bank system, the people them not no sense no. Me tell you say people them lost of consciousness. The bank system say for all of the loan them when it insure the main bank for them, which was the World Bank or whatsoever bank, have over how much $1 billion of unclaimed money where the bank supposed to claim for bad debts. That's where
Woyoy.
people, that's where people not get pay. Loan the amount of money with the bank have to collect with money with the insurance. So you have double, triple money them I make and I still a pressure. Them supposed to write off the public debt long time. COVID-19 come for a big write off of it because that's a government problem. When them put a national problem, them put on that. Them skin a whole world it come. So that at the time, whenever you have the insurance, not any money, and there's a national crisis, insurance had to be to pay out. So all they know want pay out to people them. Okay. Everybody's all about average
The
money and they say,
government,
yes, we make how much
you
million
remember
dollar, how much million dollar.
the last time Beryl come, them say them have a big catastrophe ban where them collect off much money
They
them
insure
collect
the
and them
country.
could give back. Yeah. And everybody in
Mr.
the
Nigel
country,
talk it same insure the
everybody,
country was insured.
everybody in the country get insured too. Every
And the
citizen
KV
get
trust was
insured too.
insured. The
All of
KV
them.
trust the man put up.
So when your government name get insured,
NHT
imagine, you
insured
see
too.
your life fuck up. Listen to me for 1 second, the father kid. You see your life fuck up.
Yeah.
You have the government name and you do something against one of them act. Them say you will get in a trouble. But you have the government name said way and some money come in and them control it for you. Why when the
Bow, bow,
government
bow,
name get
bow.
in a trouble, we not give them the blood clot it and say, all right, since you need take the money where they are, you can take the problem here too.
Go on with the name too.
You see me? Go on
Go
with
on the
it.
fucking name
Go on with
and free me.
everything.
Leave me alone and go
Yeah.
on. Leave the individual
Yeah.
and go on with the birth certificate paper. You take a fucking birth certificate, go on with it.
People don't know say the birth certificate I give the problem.
Oh, so when time problem come and you forget bangle, them send the police and them come for you for bangle you. But
People
when
don't know
time any
say the
money
government
come with
name, you know.
aid money for your country, you go back in the national in for them business aid and then collect a fight and sell the goods them to all kind of
You
stuff.
know that
And you
Dr.
will have
K?
the birth certificate where the aid so you get them. Yeah.
People don't know say the government name is not for them name, you know. So when a
No people still
police,
don't know that. They still can't believe, you know.
when a police asks you what is your name and you tell them some name is this and that and you have an ID to present your name. What that mean? Say you are the government name?
You can't do that. Because you want the government name and they say no problem, the bangling.
So they're gonna lock you up just so. So when people are gonna lose them rights, like you're the downtown and police say, yo, we want everybody to move from the spot because now selling our illegal zone. And the same for the same. If me is not a person, because the police them can only talk to or have jurisdiction over the government name and not the people. But when the people are act like say them are the government name, and so the police have jurisdiction over here, how you do that? What the difference? We have to show them the difference between people who have an ID upon them. 99 people upon the light, if you have an ID or a driver's license, TRN, birth paper, any government issue ID, when you take it out and look upon it right now. If you name in a full capital letter, that means say the government name. And the government name is not your name. So when you have the picture attached to the government name, you attach yourself to a debtor. You automatically upon the water as a citizenship. Sailing upon the maritime
Exactly.
water and that are the commercial sea, they in a business right there, so the government. And that you know what get out and want correct on the status and make on the status reflect the living character. That are how them tell you say nouns are in a school, how you write a proper noun. And we don't really want to go into the school thing right now because we just there reason with Nina K outside of the box, outside of the
But you know
books.
what to Banto?
Yeah.
You know what to? Just to the fact of the people them said them go schools, right? And you just listen to the word you just use a while. Cause for you as a scholar, you know, means you go school, you're supposed to interest in the word. You're supposed to make the word drop past you and you know pick it up and see what man I say. You use a word look a while, correct your status. And that is a simple form, you know, say, you know. Status
Yeah.
correctional. That's the same for me, say when they say character status. Now, people hear the word character status. That not spring a bit away. What do you mean by that? What status may have? Now, Selassie I was gain a status. Listen, no? Selassie I may repeat again because we hear it enough time and we see it in a book. Selassie gain the status of a white. Them can go research it. Me research back white status, right to a certain time, them used to say there's nobody where of the America you have to have status of white. That means a white was just a status. It's a correction of status, something you can shift. So if you shift your status, that means the farm is there for you to shift your status all along. But you grow not knowing that there's a status. You don't know what the status mean. Or your status mean your state, state of mind same way. Because if you don't have a good state of mind, you know. Your consciousness today, what we have? Nothing.
It must be a
What is there for
creative
you, you don't
state
know.
of mind. You must can create with your mind.
Exactly, you have to have consciousness. And when
When you have
consciousness
to
is
find
center
out,
everything, you know.
Nina care.
Alright.
Remember when we and Alex them did a connect up and a raise up on the live and we did a try to find out which part we belong. I'll find out said all of them name here is a racial code where registered and owned by somebody else. If a man say I'm a more a Christian, this or that, it already owned by somebody else. The only way you can save yourself
Own already by a conquest will come here.
Yeah, because somebody create it already. And you have to create your own thing. You see me?
And that's how you get ownership.
Of something where be created.
And your copyright.
Something where you know about them creation. So not so enough man get caught up in a Christianity, man. In the book
exactly, brother.
In the Bible.
Baptist.
In the Bible, Jesus just show a man how him set up film system, you know. And that alone him do, you know, him give an example of how him set up film system and it people supposed to do. Use the same example for set up for them system. And the same thing in the Quran. Muhammad only give you an example of how to set up a own system. He never say for act like you are him. That a impersonation, man, that charge of copyright.
So why you think the Indian man them live so? Why you think the next race live so? And not only we, because we have too much confusion in our race, too much churches, different denomination. But yesterday the Indian man know which way am I going to film things. The Chinese man know where am I going to film things. The African, everybody know where am I put things. So we don't know where we are put our things. We seem to have we are put our thing at Pentecost. We're gonna Anglo-Saxon. We're gonna baptize British Baptist. We got you understand me, don't know where we forgot. Cause right now they name they come like you can't turn them name they come like decoy.
Yeah, tell them, man.
You know, like you know I use your real name. So you just find a name where similar to your name. And use it. So the people would never know. So you still exist around them. And them guy we name them the name. What kind of Baptist? That British you mean or Baptist? Which one of them? You mean Anglo-Saxon or Anglican? Which one of them you talk about? Because I can't get it alone because my school in different now. We outside of them the folly books that we are talking about. So we use our brain. We have king of thoughts. So when you come with your the kingdom all what the what? The what? You mean the Knights kingdom you talk about? Or which kingdom you talk about? The Knights kingdom? So when you come here for crusade we up. No must crusade and not go turn next. Must think we are idiots. Some of we blind and lock up, my brain still there. Me no name falling and me no name package goods.
Oh, I said a request forward up on the platform, father. Him say explain what is on the background. Why you send a request?
No, marijuana and me smoke, you know. So you can go.
No, we keep it on a level. Because you know, we have professional people on the platform. Father Del Raya forward up.
Mary Green, yeah. That's what they pan. Mary Green.
Yeah, my general, I can respect before me say anything further. I really a fan page and so forth. But just that generally passed by and then me pounced upon this. Then it arose my curiosity. Hence I would have stopped. Started listening and as I said, became curious. I read for myself. But the line of conversation is what I would have not been aware of since I would have just literally just pounced. So I was asking for you to either explain and also expatiate what's on the screen here, sir.
Alright. So greetings, my father. First of
Yes,
all,
sir.
we did I talk about the transfer of wealth from Jamaica to the Republic of Jamaica, and also we did I explain the difference between the public and the private. You see me? At the same time, we did I ask a question and probably I can answer the question to start out. Who you think is going to win?
Me like how you initiate the arguments.
Yeah,
Probably me can answer.
who you think is going to win the upcoming election, and how will it benefit the people of Jamaica? I know you're gonna say JLP already, cause we see the colors them. You see,
Right.
pray. So
So that would have all right. So that's a rhetorical question. So after another question then.
yeah, how or what manifesto is in place? What plans are in place to ensure that JLP winning for a third term or a fourth term will actually impact the lives of Jamaican people in a positive way?
Alright, so first thing to start with, the JLP already is starting to impact the lives of many Jamaicans. That is first to start with. And a third term for the Jamaica Labour Party will only continue the plans, programs, policies, and strategies that are beneficial to the Jamaican people. And therefore, there are no policy that the JLP has executed today that is not having the people centered of it, from housing to infrastructure to water, generally speaking, to the amenities and the commodities. Yes, the JLP is currently addressing all those areas. Are there rooms for improvement? Yes. In regards to lands, yes, the JLP today is helping Jamaicans to get title for lands, elevating them from the description of being squatters and now being described as owners of the lands. Whilst other
Owners and
situations,
owners. Yeah, so
well,
whole heap of
if you,
things still in my father.
all right, I'm
You
saying a
touch
lot
on
of
a whole
things,
heap
but
of points.
usually, because of the structure that was left behind, it is said that the government is the owner and the people are the holders of the land. So let us go by that then.
Yeah, but how the government own, I don't want to talk about the land part. It's the whole heap of other things. The water crisis we did mention earlier, my father. And you did mention the changes in a Jamaica. The changes of Jamaica go towards is a digital society. You see me, I know about the digital implementation of the ID where I come forward. You see me, that are the need system. And we always talk
Yes.
about that on the platform. Yeah. Me, I say it, I go take with the people and biometric information and them consent. We have a whole heap of things that might differentiate from whatever you talk about, my father. So I don't know if you're there in the capacity to touch on certain
Even if
topics.
you differentiate, you differentiating might make you probably go antithetical to reality. You know what I mean? Not saying that you are, but it might cause you to go antithetical to reality. You know what I mean? Go against what is really happening. No,
No,
it
when
is
you say
cliche.
when you say what is really happening, my brother, I understand that there is a force putting things in place right now when it
What do
comes
you
to the
describe as a
government.
force, my fellow Jamaican brother? What do you describe as a force?
Policies coming from hierarchies that are outside of
What
the island
hierarchies
of
are you?
Jamaica.
All right,
Me I
fam.
talk
We're
about the
gonna have a hold on,
WEF,
fam.
the World
Don't use
Economic
no. Hold on,
Forum.
fam. Take time with me, here, man. Let us not use ego. Let
No,
us
we
not
not
use too
use
much. Hold
ego.
on, fam.
But me I
Hold
try
on, fam.
explain, because I know say you know
I
me I
heard
talk
you,
about
fam.
it.
All I'm saying is that you have to know when me ask if you addressing that. So I ask if you listen. First, what are your concerns, or what are the concerns are you having since that you would have found what I
All right.
gave to you earlier as unsatisfactory to your liking? What are your
So
concerns
the
generally or
first
specifically?
concern, because I am a man that me not really take part in the election. I am not in the capacity of the person acting as a government name or as
And
the
bear
citizen
in mind,
of
I'm not an
Jamaica.
official government associate. I'm just a person that advocates freely on behalf of the Jamaica Labour Party unpaid, just willingly, based on
Yeah,
the
and your
policies and
status
so
is a
forth.
Jamaican citizen, right?
I am a Jamaican citizen, sir. I've always been a Jamaican citizen from birth. Yes, sir.
Alright. So are you aware of the difference between the Jamaican citizen and a national on the land of Jamaica?
In the sense that you would have asked the question, I would beg for you so I can answer in the best way I
No, me
can,
I
if
talk
I
about,
can.
you know the
Hold on, fam.
difference
Hold on. That's what I'm saying
between,
to you. Hold on. All I'm asking you to do is ask the question in another way, in a simpler form.
alright, my brother. You know the difference between your true identity and the government name or the business name?
All I am aware of outside of politics is that we have three names. One belongs to the state, one belongs to the church, and one belongs to you. Meaning, so you have a government name, but the only name that you have for yourself officially is your middle name, which is why them only ask you for the initial for that name, which is the letter we started. But the other two essential names, which is your government name and the church name, when you call the Christian name and the surname represent the government and the
So
Christian
so
name.
so you're
Good.
aware so the government name is not your name. So are you aware that the government name represents a local registered stock, a business registered?
From historically, those data would have been factual, but as the years would have passed by, as it stands now, those reality then are not the reality now. A lot of things would have changed in
So,
the
so,
world. A
so
lot of things would
what
have
is the
advanced in the
reality
world.
now? May I try
The
update
reality
me for
is,
what go on?
the reality is that is the reason why Jamaica today, by the Jamaica Labour Party, is trying to move towards being a republic. And the People's National Party, through their British agent, Mr. Marky G, is the stumbling block to that being a
So
reality today.
are you aware that Jamaica is registered on Duns and Bradstreet doing business in various different fields, such as the human resource administration and other fields?
All right. So
That basically means
I am. Listen to me now. You are giving me unprecedented information that I am curious
no,
about. No,
me can pull it up right now and show you, my
that
brother.
is it. So authentication is clear. It's very good for clarity. Yes, proof is very good for clarity.
Okay, my
Or
bro.
alleged proof, because we don't know if it qualify whatever you show as real fact. So let us allege it is
No, what we are
what it
talking
is.
about, what me I go to right now is based on the laws, or should I say, the legality that the government of Jamaica work under. And the government of Jamaica have two administrative branch, which
Mm-hmm.
is the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party. Their job is
Mm-hmm.
to administrate on behalf of people that are presumed to be dead. In other terms, the government name. People will act like say them are the government name.
Yeah, but I'm
You
saying
see
to
the
you,
trade?
sir. I'm saying to you, sir. Whilst you may have tangible data there, error is also essential. To qualify this to be a reality, you have to know that it is happening today. Whilst that is what you're reading, it can be pointed to error. And if the error that we're in today is not having of that reality, it might well just downplay what you are reading now, right? And even if it is a reality, let us say then, for worst case, or play demon, it is a reality. Jamaica is a small island and it is very dependent and also vulnerable to shocks from what happens internationally. No,
So why
we don't do
is
enough.
Jamaican
Hold on, fam.
dependent, my brother?
Let me just use 2 minutes and elaborate on something. So you kind of broke my chain of thought. No, Jamaica obviously is not a country that has a big export market. We import more than we export. We're very much dependent on other countries and other countries' success and also best case scenario because of our structure and several other things. Geopolitics, just generally geopolitics.
So this is what me I say, my brother.
Hold on, sir. I want to pipe me a reach. I'm just a qualified. No. With any reality there is that you're showing no, sir. If Jamaica is to disassociate itself from what you're showing, sir. It cannot just be an overnight thing. Remember, the system is greater than Jamaica. We're just a group of
No,
people on an
we not
island
say,
defined
we not say
because of
we
the
have a
land we're on as Jamaicans. Hold on, man. The powers
disassociate
that be
yourself.
are greater than you, greater than me,
I
and
am
greater than
aware.
Hold
Jamaica.
on to make
I
him
am
talk. I
aware.
sound like him just admit to something. Him say him there on the island. As them say, him just answer your question. Look, him send in them dep on them dep on an island, which is the island that them corporate as Jamaica. So if you
So
understand, you have to make
this
it
is the
in the
government
statement
of
in a full
Jamaica
distance.
registered and Duns and Bradstreet doing business in various different fields, such as the administration of human resource programs on us right so. And that literally means everybody with them registering at them system is being classified and human resource is being extracted from them. What is that? Your essence of life. Basically every single thing we're doing at the public. So it lead
Oh,
back to when we did I say.
say the phone good like family. Say the phone straight so I can read something for myself here. Then
Where
let me just yeah. So what me see here say is so
screenshot
me
it.
ask hold on. Yeah, man. Set it back again.
Screenshot
So
it.
government of Jamaica
Me can
Cabinet
go check it
Office.
out too, you know, my
No,
brother.
man, keep it right there, man. Since you have it right there. Remember, you bring it up from a seat. Said that says, see other industries within the public administration sector. Administration of economic programs, administration of environmental quality programs, administration of housing programs, urban planning, and community development, administration of human resource programs, justice, public order, and safety activities, national security and international affairs, space research and technology. What you say about this information? What about it?
No, may I tell you, say, with them dealing the administration, may I go to the administrator general where grant the
No, what
government
about this
power for
information? What
administrate.
am I supposed to
So
understand
this what
from
may I
this? Hold
show
on.
you is
Yeah.
that the government is doing business on your behalf and them are trade people, citizens, where them classify people to be citizens nowadays. Them are
Let me
trade
ask you a
upon the
question. Let me ask
international
you a
stock
question. Let
exchange
me ask you a
market.
question. One question
What
me
you gonna
ask you.
ask me? I'm listening.
Yes. According to the structure as it stands, even if you know what you know, what did they define what are the roles of government under the democratic system?
Government govern the mentality of people in my own definition.
And what is the textbook definition for government?
I'm gonna pull it up right now because we're up on the textbook place, you see me?
Yeah, textbook definition for government.
I'm gonna pull it up for
In a
my father.
democratic space, yes. The textbook definition for government in the democratic space.
Government,
Yes, sir.
listen, my brother. A government can be defined as the body, entity invested with the power to manage a political unit, organization, or more often a state. So that not have nothing for manage the people. You see the pray. Which
Repeat that.
part I
What
say
you mean?
manage the
For money?
people?
Listen to me, sir. Listen
It
to me.
say,
Let's see from what you
let me
read.
read it again. Let
Well,
me
on
read
the
it
fam,
again, my brother. Let
Lord,
me read it
cousin. Remember,
again.
we're not arguing, cousin. Well,
No,
Lord.
yes, let me read it again. Let me read it
Family,
again.
remember,
Because some
me
other
the host.
people
Remember,
probably
me the
not hear
guest. You
it,
know,
my
you're the
brother.
host. Family, hold on a minute, no man, no quarrel, man. Remember, me the guest. You're the host. And may you have a discussion, so you have to allow me to jump in. Read back this up again, and you will realize, say. Government not only represents politics, government is just a general body that represents an entity or group or association. The head
So are
structure
you a
is hold
are
on a
you
fam,
a
hold on, me a
entity?
land, me a go land. The head structure generally of any organization group, be it politically, socially, or otherwise, it is the government structure. Just as the term govern means say you govern things, and then the governing of things make you the people who govern it become the government. The people who come together and take care of the affairs. So it doesn't always have to be politically that you use a government. So what it says here, anyway you take it, it has say it is the body invested with the power to manage a political unit, organization, or more often a state. You know, necessarily always has to be political. Manage means say, listen, the people themselves cannot always do the
Right,
business
that's so.
generally for a country. So you want a body, you understand me, that represents the people with integrity,
So
fidelity,
hold
or
on,
honesty.
my brother. Yeah, take over a panel with too much things. It
Thank you.
also means in a Latin say government
Me know
means
why may you go talk
a
Latin? Why may you go
steer,
talk about? Why may you go
a
discuss Latin?
steer to the
Why may you go
ship
discuss
or a
Latin?
vessel. You see
But
me? So
why you
it
don't left
lead
from
back to
English
the
gone out of
ship.
Latin?
No, it lead back to where the word come from. Remember say English derived from a piece of Latin said we, you know. We have to know the etymology of the word and the legal meaning of the word them also. That's how we deal with words. Remember free not dumb panel the panel no father.
But in the English space, sir, they would use the Latin definition, sir.
What?
They might use
Let me show
they
you
might use
something,
the
my brother.
English definition
Hold on, no. Let me show you
for
something,
those
my
that
God.
use Latin or of Latin
Banto,
origin.
hold on there.
Let me show you something, my
What kind
father.
of definition we using a quote again?
Let me show you something.
When
This
definition we name
are them
that
thing
quote name
you
again?
use to define words in a courthouse, my father. I'm gonna find government in this and show you. A lot need come from too. Everything legal come from Latin. You know about legalese, my father?
Let me just say
Send
this
up
here
a,
before you finish
Ben
that.
want come
Family.
up Banto. Ben
Ninia, hold on there. Zulu, hold on, me say something to you. You see, according to English language, words usually or can get their meaning based on context. Yes, for example, live, 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 live. So usually a word gets its meaning based on context sometimes. Not always, but sometimes words can get their meaning based on context. As I said, example, live,
Just go back to
live,
the etymology
live,
of the
live.
word, my brother. A word can change a sentence. You know, say the legal meaning of some words different. Like how people that use registration and think say registration mean it is legal and up to date. No. Registration actually means you hand over your property from one place to another place, and that are the legal meaning. You see, pray.
Yes, sir, but remember we also have meanings and we also have definition. Two different things. Meaning and definition. So, me listen to you still. You have a point. Yes, sir.
I just we did I say still man, my father, and we just so you know, so we have people do a whole heap of reading and research, and we don't
I
just
appreciate
come up.
you doing a lot of reading. It makes you a proper thinker. What I don't want you to do, though, sir, is don't get what you have read twisted. And even if you would have read things that seems to be true or
No,
might be true, hold on, sir. You have to bear in mind that Jamaica is vulnerable to what you call geopolitics. And not only the economic part of geopolitics that affects Jamaica, sir. You see the fact that from Tala time, from the colonial or colloquial time, we would have been entrenched and programmed to operate a certain way using a certain design system. A lot of us understand, a lot of us recognizes that. We know that. Me and you read. A lot of people read today. We're in the political space. Even politicians read what you read. Them aware. But you know what them also aware of, fam? The fact that we're so tiny and we're so small in numbers and the forces that govern, the supremacy forces, are greater than us, my boss, it will literally means that we have to play fool to catch wise.
no
It's
man,
not as if we...
that are some different people mentality. And we are the youth, them we are rise up with them and say them can't deal with right now because we are armed with
Alright, family. Yes, you're right,
information.
family.
We
Family, you're
now pick
right.
up guns and bombs, we are get ourselves with information and all kind of
Family.
things. No
Family. You see the
sense.
information where you gather yourself with? Let me tell you something. You that think say the information where you gather yourself with would have more suited for farm or start a revolution. Fam,
No, we not
this
start no
let me just
revolution.
start
But
no man.
this
May I say to you, see the
you see
revolution
what I
every
go on, my
start,
father. You
it's a
forward and you
mental
not
revolution.
make me get my point across. Just me get my point
You come on
across.
the man
Like,
platform and
you
you
hear me I
dictate
say,
to the
you
man.
hear me I say a whole
Balance
heap of
yourself,
things, but
brother.
the context where you are take it on in a wrong. Me not try go against the government. The only thing me I try to say, you have PNP and JLP where I do them thing right now, but the people them where them say them a serve, now get no benefit. And may I explain to the people them how them can assert them rights so them can start get the benefit what them supposed to get. Me not tell nobody say the government not there for serve. Them are servants and them supposed to serve like them have sense and stop serve people when they come from Boya and the people them Boya suffer. That alone we are trying to say. But we are show the
Facts.
people them how for not war against the government because we see a whole heap of people say, hey, make we go fight against the system. We not depend that. I'm sure you not depend that either, my brother. Because we see say the system set up themselves to kill off the youth them already. You see, pray. So better when the youth them pick up the books them. You see the pray, because the man just tell me say literally say, yo, the information on me have is too sharp for the system, it can cut me. You see the pray. So if this information are gonna cut me, imagine if the whole of the youth them overstand on me and say, who it really are gonna cut? I just me did I say still man my father. When I fight against your JLP, when I try disrupt your election, or not know when I ever go on. You see, pray? We just need to remember say the people them have the ultimate power. That alone may I say. And not know when I threaten them with all when I shoot with them, I can't dead, I just my flesh can. And I got born back 200 million times. And I realize that if you put me in a ice water, we still have to survive. If you put me in a boiling pot, we still have to survive. You see, pray. And when I want strand a thread there, we still have to hold on on it. Remember that. What go on, Father Ben?
Brother, I said to them, I tune into the eye. For the first time, my brainwave synchronize. I'm grasp the point of the message you've been bringing. Because I hear others bringing similar, but I really grasp what the eye do. And it makes sense. It makes so much sense. So,
That is it.
seeing, I love it. And you know, brother, one of the things I would like to say in terms of the people not being served, I born and grow in this system here. And I see both sides of the field play them games. And when I look at a country where the population, the demographic, the population, racially speaking, you know, we know who that is. And when I look at who control the wealth, so-called wealth, the industries, the supermarkets, I have to, it is, the beneficial wise is in the hands of, you would say, foreigners or minorities. And which means that there is no national policy created for the benefit to educate and put things in place to take the disenfranchised mass, those who suffer, who carry generational, what do I call it, epigenetics of being disenfranchised and lack entrepreneurial abilities and things of that nature, and to address the wounds, the trauma. I see no such thing in place, ever put in place to address what this body of people have been through. What I see is divide and rule, divide and conquer along religious and political lines, right? I see everybody comes into this country, whether it's Mormon and all these people, and they're allowed to be predator, to prey on the people, to keep them further divided. And there is no national thrust to correct the wrongs and to heal the trauma and to develop the people correctly beyond outside of the realm of politics, so they can see themselves as one people rather than the both P's, but as, you know, a free people. I just want to add that, you know.
My brother, the Jamaica Labour Party government has launched several policies that are geared towards benefiting the Jamaican people. In anywhere in the world you are as a government politically, you can execute the best policies that you want to benefit the people. In most cases or some, the people will have to meet some of these benefits. My brethren, the Jamaica Labour Party recently had a water amnesty in partnership with the NWC. This was to completely, in some cases for part people and part, writing off their NWC debt. Some would have had their debt split in half that are not on part. This policy in its first phase saw or had 34,000 Jamaicans got reconnected back to NWC pipeline. My brethren, the government of Jamaica would have recognized the road crisis nationally. The government launched a Sparks program and a Reach program, one to temporarily put a solution to the woes that are on several thoroughfares, major or otherwise. The other one is geared towards completely resurfacing major thoroughfares across Jamaica, 63 constituencies. Whether your PMP constituency,
Stop for 1 second, brother. You're covering a lot of things. And so let's address them step by step. If you travel along the Mapen leg of the highway, you will see where the original high road that was built, that was paved by that European company that did it. You will see now where in which the road was repaved, and you will see where in which the soft shoulders, they literally paved over it and removed the demarcation line that was there, that when you come off the road and you go on the sharp shoulder to park your car and all, them literally covered it. The road is more bumpy than ever. That's not a good job. Not even close to a good
Mr.
job.
Ben, Mr.
Right?
Ben,
So
to
let me
qualify,
finish. Let
Mr.
me
Ben.
finish.
No,
I'm addressing.
then I allowed you to finish.
Brother,
You stop me. Yeah, use ego,
I
bro.
am
Calm
not
down
one you
now.
can bully. I am not one you
Brother,
can
me no
bully.
come here for bully
can't bully
you.
me, no.
So when you
Okay,
come with
so
your temper,
I am
calm down.
addressing
Me no come here
each
for
one of
bully you,
your
nor
part.
quarrel with you.
That's
You
what you're
sound like
trying to
somebody
do.
who more want to
That is
quarrel
what you're
than
trying
me.
to do.
Calm down, blood. Calm down.
That is,
Calm
well, let
down.
me finish what I'm saying. You do not
Then me never
interrupt me.
finish and me still stop and allow you.
Make him finish.
Me
And
never
then you
finish and me
come in.
still compromise
Make
with
him
you
finish,
and
then
give you
you
a
come
chance to
in.
come in for me. You beg me this. You
Father Ben, just finish and then make him come in. Cause
All right. So, yeah, man. So as I was saying, I am only addressing one aspect of the many things he's just spilling out, right? Let's deal with one piece at a time.
Thank
These
you
are the
very much,
things that
sir. Thank you very much.
I'm not finished, brother. The man said, let me finish. So what I'm saying is that I'm addressing that the very fact that the highway is on the stock market. You have the Trans Jamaica Highway. You are collecting toll, and there is people buying stock, and then you give a company out to pave the road, and the job is unacceptable. What is being done? You understand? So when you talk about these things, open yourself now for critique.
Sir, check your conscience and ask yourself for a minute. Don't interrupt me. Just mute. You can reply to me when I finish. Me on top.
Yeah, why you
compare the performance of today's government to perfection rather than comparing it in the sense where look at where Jamaica was and where Jamaica is today. Sir, if a man or somebody or government
No, my brother. Hold on, I want to stop you.
Oh, Jesus.
Jamaica go back way. The brother say the highway now with the chance Jamaica it dep on this Jamaica Stock
And
Exchange
who
and
benefits
sell.
from it? Who buy the shares in a hit? Who are the shares for in it?
Jamaican people them we have pay the toll. I'm sure of that.
No, bossy, you know if you pay tolls for buy the
So
shares.
the
No fool
people
yourself.
them, you know see a extraction of wealth that take place from the people them
Oh,
there, my brother.
Lord
Man
Jesus
talk about
My virgin, you really listen to what you just said a while ago?
extraction of wealth from
My
the people
family,
them
listen to
who
yourself,
agree with
listen to
me
your,
drop a
my
one and
family,
comment.
my
Want a
family.
chance to ask one question to you know.
My God, me can't even
Can I ask
talk.
one question? Can I ask one question? Me Ella, yeah, me want to ask a question, me want to ask you. How we can stop the air drilling?
The man them not stop it, Dr. K. The man them are gonna run the aisle drilling because them are gonna put it on the stock exchange too.
We can't talk to me, my boss, because I'm not come
They
to
can
quarrel.
talk now, man, my brother.
My bossy, my boss. You see the chance, something we are talking about, that road was built using Jamaican taxpaying dollars.
So
Right?
if it hold on now,
Well,
stop.
every
That's
time me
the
talk, me
first
can't on
fight.
a
That's
point.
the first
When
fight
me
where you make.
go say cause.
That's the first fight.
Hold on now.
If it
Cause, let me
use
say something to
with
you.
Jamaica
Lord Jesus
taxpaying
Christ.
dollars, why Jamaicans still have to use their money and pay the toll?
Me can talk to you now, so without interruption, so please. I beg me,
One
I
through
beg you.
again, you can
Me have
answer
two,
the
watch
one
out
the
now.
one.
Me have two hand lock up, so I beg you, please. Only left me do and kneel down. I'm begging
They're
you
gonna
to
mute
talk.
my father. I'll give you 5 minutes. You see me?
Merciful God, do. I beg you, let me talk. Thank you. Bossy, you see highway are toll roads. They are to be maintained perennially. No. Anywhere you take it, sir, if I
Yeah,
never
fairly
feel with
and
tax.
a big word. Explain to the
Lord
people them
Jesus,
word
God
mean.
Almighty, man. Let me just start, no,
Remember,
cause
say I
man,
be
you
a
know.
done said over here. You
Me
can't
no
use the
want hear
big
about no
word them
dung sound
for
of
good
bright,
while.
man. Me no want hear about no dung sound of bright. Me used to go all kind of school and then teach me how to talk. And so me I go buy how a textbook teach me to talk and the teacher them. So me not try go at me bright. I just so them teach me. So nobody go and keep me a try go and bright, man. Tap it, man. Let me talk, sir. Just God, man. Good, man. Sure. And me saying to you, say my boss, say the road was built using Jamaican tax dollars. No, sir. That is the core function of what we said earlier of government. To use our tax dollars to impact us through policies, strategies, and program. No, even if policies and strategies and programs are executed by a government and you can identify a fault or two in it, you don't bash it and cuss it because you can't find two fault. You just give two constructive criticism. Why is that important? You would have had previous governments before who would have opted to go different routes, sir. This route is the unprecedented route. The government is trying to promote entrepreneurship, trying to get Jamaicans to think wealth, act wealthy, and do things that get you wealthy. No, this is just an avenue. It won't ever deliver for everybody. That is never going to be a case. But the government is trying to promote self-actualization through different methods. And that is just one of. So what the government is saying to you, it's just another way of giving back to you in a indirect way, making you attempting to earn in a more entrepreneurial way. So you go invest in a hit and teach you to invest. What is wrong with that, my brethren? The taxpaying dollars are for you or me. That's how we pay tax. So it's supposed to can come back to us in a domino effect way or infrastructural wise and other means. So my brethren,
My
what you say?
brother. You
What you
finish now?
say?
You make some
Me,
whole heap
peace
of,
away
you
me I
make
say.
some
Peace
whole
away
heap
me I
of
say. What you say?
points, and I agree with what you say in a systematical, political arena way, but we still are talk about the people them of the land. You are
Yes,
talk
sir.
about the benefits of the
You going back a land?
citizens.
What
Yeah.
we going to know?
You
We
are
going to
talk
land
about
now?
you are talk about how the people them have a benefit by playing a part in a society. Just like what the
Yes.
Prime Minister and everybody else has said, get a job. And the job is paying you $16,000 a week. No think about it, my brother.
So,
When
all right, let me talk about that.
5,000,
Very
hold
good,
on,
very
hold
good. Let me
on,
talk about that,
hold
now,
on,
sir.
hold on,
Me
hold
can't
on,
answer
my
some thing
brother.
one time because the reason we take it one
No,
step at
you
a time, no
already,
fam,
you
no
take
depend
too
on
late
here,
to
fam.
start, brother.
A
Make the
One
host
step at
$5
a
speak,
time. You
million
ask me
brother.
about the
go.
minimum
Let
wage. Let
the
me answer
host
minimum
speak.
wage
Hold
because
on, man. So let me
The host,
explain the minimum wage first, man, my brother. Come here, try explain a scenario to you.
I'm bound to
Me I
speak,
say
man.
the
You're a
government
program, you
is
know, brother.
encouraging people to work to get a minimum wage. But when bus fare cost $5,000 a week, and then food I go cost, cause mackerel and rice you have to eat every day at least $1,000 a day you have to spend on food. And that are just imaginary, cause food that cost more than that a day.
boy, you have to
You
remember
don't
say
have
I
to
one
depend
head me
on
have like
that.
a you how much things you want me adjust at that time. Just give
No,
me
but we
chance
just
and stand no reason me
explain
a reason
how we
cause
just
the
explain
peace
how the
peace not just
$16,000 go.
peace.
How the
All if you explain, take it
$16,000.
peace.
No man, a whole heap of people are spend the 16,000
Then
instead
cause
of
take it peace
link up
peace. I
a
mean never say
Monday
you know if you
morning and
talk.
buy
Me say
a
take it
ticket.
peace. When me talk and you can come back in.
Alright,
Good.
talk. Minimum wage.
Minimum
Minimum
wage.
wage. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. All right. Minimum wage, my boss.
Yes, I.
Minimum wage. It is a wage. It is a wage that is fixed by the
It's a
government.
rage, yes.
Me state the man wage. And this is me make a blunder. Me correct myself without you correct me.
Blunder,
Calm down, the fam.
subconscious.
Just God Almighty. Why you behave so for you like on the school like me talk, no fam?
Yeah,
It is a
it's a rage.
wage. Yes, God Almighty. All right. Send the virus and me say rage. Good. Please yourself. No fam. May I say to you, say, it is a wage set by the government that says that, look, you should never pay a Jamaican below this. The government does not usually always provide employment for Jamaicans. Jamaicans are mostly employed to what you call the PSOJ, the private sector of Jamaica. No.
Organizations.
Hold on, yes, hold on. What the government do is protect its citizens by making sure that no matter what, you must not be exploited for your labor. No, it is the duty of the entity
that employs you to pay you over if it can afford to do so. But in no case, even if the company is saying that our profit is meager and not how we would have desired, the government said no matter your profit be, no pay my fellow Jamaicans lower than that. Next thing, my family, let us look at two words here. Jamaica is a country.
Too much things one time.
Lord Jesus, how am I going to make you understand the minimum wage, family? Let me learn now how you going to understand minimum wage. Me, I give you a textbook we're picking and learning at school, family. Listen for a minute.
Never understand what you say.
So let me explain, cause so you understand, please.
Jesus Christ.
Cause in a principle of business, me I explain to you when they learn at school, in a principle of business.
Me do principle of business, my brother. Me have one in a principle of business, one in a mathematics, and I go pure maths too and get a distinction in a pure maths said way. And plus me have a one in a account said way. So I know idiot this I talk to my brother. You see it? What you explain to me about minimum wage is just a figment of the government imagination.
It didn't me not done how you gonna know. Brother, you are reason like a child, bro. Me not done how you gonna know.
Where you say, based off of what you say the government say them not supposed to pay nobody less than that. But based off of where the government say the average of people I get paid. I say for instance somebody get paid 25,000 a week. I'm gonna show you say the same thing it boil long back to anybody. Cause transportation and food and
you have to give people a chance to learn you. That you have to give people a chance. Let me teach you something, you. Let me teach you two words. You have a word name, explanation, you. Hold on the family. You have a word name.
Bantu, don't make this man cut you off, brother. Don't let him cut you off.
The man ask a question and me answer, the man cut me off. What you mean the man not let me talk, brother?
This is your platform, Bantu. Every time you interrupt.
And first me I talk. Now you talk without politics already. Let me say something to you, Bantu. You have two words. One name explanation and one name expatiation. You say you don't know something. You ask me to tell you. You can't blame me for the time it take, but you ask me to explain. Don't blame me for take your time. I have to explain to you. No, cause
where you are explaining,
let me learn like a politician. Cause all you have to do is give me. You not even say yo.
We only go around in our circle. We not achieve.
You not even say me I give you 3 minutes. You not even say me I give you 2 minutes. You just cut me off. I know somebody reason you.
A while ago, my brother.
Bro, I know somebody reason you. You are reason ignorant, bro. You not even say give me 2 minutes. Let me land me pint.
You remember what we are reasonable?
Give me 2 minutes, let me land.
You remember what we are reasonable?
Give me 2 minutes, let me land. 11:20, let me land at 2 minutes. Me can land at 2 minutes, sir?
I don't know what you say, my brother, and your point.
Then how you gonna know until me say it? How you gonna know until me say it?
I say, I'ma just take a couple minutes, everybody mute and listen to your talk. Why you can't make mute and make everybody else talk?
No, he knows and you don't know. That's it. It's a superiority complex.
Let me just land you and you can talk and ask me any question. May I get the 2 minutes or not?
We don't want no more questions. See, I bend forward to say something.
Yeah, give me 2 minutes or not. Just yes or no. If you not give me 2 minutes, just tell me go on. Fam.
You can take
if you not give me 2 minutes, tell me just exit the box. Yes or no?
Respect, just to show the Labour Right Party, so we don't fight against JLP. I am not a PNP also. So you can take it.
Feel for you, Andrew Honest. If I saw them a Jamaican, I think me feel for you, brother.
I am not a Jamaican citizen.
If I saw people think of that country, brother, me can't even learn a pint. Don't say no know something somebody explain and they can't learn the explanation. Then why sense
that you take 2 minutes to talk about?
Let me just learn from. Let me just learn something in 2 minutes.
He just claimed we don't know something. You see this? You see that?
Make him take it 2 minutes, Ben.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I beg you for it. No, family. Jamaica is a country that rely heavily upon import. You have a thing named forward linkage and backward linkage, meaning forward linkage provide the raw material for another industry where then taking turn in a finished goods or product. Even if Jamaica have industries where are productive sectors, in some cases we depend on the raw material from other countries. Now you have a thing named supply and demand. When the supply get disrupted and the demand exists, for example, Russia and Ukraine, the world's two largest supplier of wheat in the world. Anywhere in the world, even if Jamaica buy wheat from America, then probably buy from Russia or Ukraine. When supply chain get disrupted, Jamaica is a country where they depend heavily on import. So even if you go sub up and have a low price in your mind, the fact that you buy your raw material or finished goods at a higher price, you are going to need to make a profit. In order for you to make a profit, sir, you have to go price your thing at a certain range. Our range, we can earn a profit because everybody in a business will earn. So it is not always locally that the government have to bear in mind as it increases the minimum wage. Why? Next thing, minimum wage can lead, if it increase it too untimely, without the economy in a good shape, here we can lead to people losing their work or companies resorting to cheaper methods to carry out human functions. In example, a company can decide, say, all right, the government raise the minimum wage for me, and my profit not so high, I go fire 2 security guards and hire 1 dog. So instead of we have a security guard as human being, I go use a dog as the security guard, which is more cost saving.
Alright,
A
that
company have to protect
that are
itself.
2 minutes so
Thank you
far.
very much.
But you explain well. You see, to explain on the behalf of the government. First of all, you say the government, you never say the government, you say Jamaica, but me just a figure say the corporation of Jamaica, you say, depend on exports or whatever, import where them imported at the country, because them not export nothing. You see, pray. But that problem can be fixed with production. If the government did not invest in a production, we yet to see a government to come to invest back in the land and soil where we come from, and we are talking about from PNP and JLP days, from them time that when the first party, not a Marcus Garvey party, when the first PNP and JLP session come into play, you see me, them should have already established them thing there from a longer while. And that's why we say, I know it's the time for the people them actually wake up and reclaim themselves and take back them rights where King Charles is having and all for them. You see, pray. Nina K.
Abantu,
Yeah, say something, Ben.
yeah, man. You know, I observe there's an elder in my way saying, when a man come and set an example, and the example is working well, you can use that example now. That example become the barometer by which you judge others, right? And so I observe a country on the continent of Africa, and the leader, the government there is focusing on agriculture, focusing on producing the basic needs of the people, from wheat, tomatoes, all these things, right? Things that they don't have to import because they have the land. And one of the things I observed they began to do, because it's a desert terrain, they began to establish canals to channel the water to the farms, right? And then I said, but hold on, where do I know this exists? Well, I grew up in a region in Jamaica here where you have the springs and you have the canal. All those things already been established. For years it's been there. And when you go there today, those lands are underutilized. So the thing about talking about importing, the issue is the importing isn't the core issue is focus on production, focus on putting the necessary means to steer our young people towards production, agriculture, and take agriculture as a business, right? This is what Ibrahim is doing in Burkina Faso, right? And so they're reaping the rewards of this right now. But when you go to Clarendon, when you go to Tollgate, when you go to Four Pass, when you go to Asburn Store, you see those land laying barren. But the canals was already put in place. The infrastructure is there. But for successive government, over the years of successive government, none of them have taken on that initiative to restore and make those things function at full capacity, because they don't care.
Good night. Good night.
Hold on, man. 1 second. When my brethren say them is doing that for Jamaica, they might do it for the corporation of Jamaica and not the island of Jamaica. You can continue, Marga, man.
Good night to everyone.
Yeah, manners.
The gentleman who just spoke about the canals and the idle, arable lands that we have in Jamaica. I don't think he's correct in saying that successive government have not
utilize these land or push our young people into becoming, productive. It's not correct, because if he knows anything about the agricultural ministry right now, he will know that he would have known that there are a whole lot of what you call it, farmlands that are in clusters where young people, if they want to go and get an acre of land, and there are tractors that are available to produce planting areas for these people. If you want to buy into that, you can. They are encouraging people out of university right now to not go towards working for corporations, but you can.
My brother,
You,
man, when you said they, who you talking about?
the government is presently doing that. The government is presently encouraging university students to go into farming. And I know a whole lot of university students who are working with corporate.
So you must be going to the university forget qualified in the program there.
Exactly.
No, you don't have to go to the university to do so.
What is the name of the program? Let me check it out now.
What is the name of the program?
Because the last time me checking out, there is 350,000 parcels of unregistered land in Jamaica that the government invested. It worth 200 billion. And the now government invested $1 billion in a program to get everybody to take them land worth 200 billion and register it to the government. And register means that them can now take the land and do the same magic like what Ben explained and put it on the stock bumbleclad exchange. And who benefit from it?
My God.
And
you don't have to use expletives to explain yourself,
Brother,
no, me and a Christian, my father. Everybody
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can be intelligent. You can be intelligent in the way you trans.
So you are saying if Makosa Bomboclat that is not intelligent, that come out
Magaman. I mean, Lord that alone. Well, it shows your lack of intelligence when you.
No, man. Lord that man.
Lord that.
It shows your lack of intelligence because Bomboclat is not a bad word.
Yeah, man. Move on from that, man. That does not be real.
Hey, let me speak, bro. Bomboclat come from the Gadangbe language in Ghana. And it means, and Bomboclat is the correct pronunciation is Bohumokla. And it means to remove that which is offensive.
Yes, man. Leave it alone because we are fucking talk.
I am not talking to you, brother. There's an audience here listening. So stop interrupt me. And most Jamaicans don't know this. The Bohumokla is a phrase in the Gadangbe language that our ancestors brought here. And the kla, if you put it in Ashanti language, in tree, is kra, right? In Gadangbe, it's kla. It's not cloth like they want to tell us that's something to do with the bottom. The colonizers lied to us in another way to make us feel...
to muzzle us.
All right. So when they put it on the books in Jamaica, I went into a police station and used the term and they wanted to lock me up. I had to apologize, right? And that word is not a curse word to show you how the laws are backwards. The response to Bombocla is hookla. When somebody offend you, you're sending whatever energy them send to you, you say hookla. Jamaica say move your claw. Right? A lot of us aren't aware of this. So to come and tell the brother that it show how unintelligent you is, that's a colonized mind. That means that anybody you see speaking so-called patois, which is African retentive language construct, syntax and grammar, right? That has been identified at the university at the West Indies Language Unit by Joseph Farquharson in his thesis, the African Jamaican Lexicon, right? That what we speak is actually based upon the linguistic rule of our African language that we impose upon the English. So you would hear me speaking Patois now and come tell me, say, may I speak backward? That is what you're doing to the brother, telling him he's backward because he's using his African retentive language construct, because he's not speaking the Queen's English. Man, get out of that colonial mindset.
That's how I'm saying you're good. That's how I'm saying you're good, Ben. Me tell you saying good. Me understand you. I just to me never want to go down the party, but me glad for imparting the knowledge because really and truly, Marga man, something goes to be true. You hear, sir? I don't know really like me, I suppress it neither. Something really like go like when I'm telling the truth because really and truly, slavery is a system, and system means it came with variables, and not only does the whip and the chain. You know?
Well, bro, if I have to apologize for what I said to him, but to me that word is offensive.
No, hold on, I been a say to you. I been a say, come on, no, Marga man. That's why I say if you move on. I know so this is gonna happen, you know. That's why I say if you move on.
Marga man, in our cases, you have people use comeback words like that, but I said the blood of Jesus against you.
You know, cannot wait, man, because look at the foreign name Bumbo Cloud. Is that reason why? Yeah.
You see me, if you're a Christian and it offend you, you can just repent or something.
Yeah, man, Bumbo Cloud, I don't know. A white man thing, a white man really demonize it because they want to try muzzle black people. Me know that. Me know that for true. That's a fact. Me know that.
I never did that offend you when me say it either.
Yeah, me understand you, right. Zulu. Me understand you.
Good morning is a curse.
And most people don't know that. Say it's a curse. And blessing. Be less sin. Be less. It just a tell you to be less.
Let's say me never want with the real. Let's see if I never want with the real. But we'll go back to right where we did. Zulu, please. Me understand you. But on a different day when I hit a topic, I hit a topic. Zane, please. And so we start a topic and I just the
No, I just want to mention that the other day I was actually listening to the ongoing discussion that Mark Golden cussed Badwood on stage, and me now me made them say, look how they make use slavery and demonize our native tongue. And when someone are gonna come and remove the law of the book, you know how much Jamaican man them lock up and charge and give them criminal record for that.
So you know, my brother, you see when the digital system come in play, it have a impact people life because it have a be a credit score system. So man have a lose credits, so-called credits or points off of whatever system them I use to classify the people in a tax basis and deduct points from them all when them cuss a bad word. If you cross the road too early or if you take a bus too late or if you get up too late for go to work, them just a go tax you just so. Digitally. Everything I go through the biometric system and them thing they would do a reason with the eyeball, the eye them ball. You see,
more make a comment to where Ben say, with agriculture, yes, we need to produce agriculture as the way to go. Yeah, me see the picture with Mark and Andrew up, and I think you guys having Mark and as I've been coming, Mark and Andrew up, is just playing into the PSOJ and. Because there are 3 registered political parties, there are 3 political leaders. So when you're doing this, you can continue the narrative.
So my father, you see when you talk about the private side, I did talk about earlier where the general followed up and did ask me what we are talking about having a prime minister and opposition on the screen. Because we are sure say Mark or Andrew now going to bring a difference to the people them.
Because
the only way, hold on man, hold on, grab them. The only way the people them, cause 2 options where they in front of the people them is either PNP or JLP. The other option is the people them choose themselves, and that is reclaiming them identity and whatever human resource them invested in the past. You see me? And if them want to recontract with either political party, them can do it. You see the play?
Yeah, but Zulu, hear this now. The UIC are the only one that come with something different. Afrocentric education.
Murder is Samantha here, you know.
No, the UIC.
No. Afrocentric education.
The UIC is the same thing because the UIC is registered under the representation.
In fact, it worse. Zulu is worse. Zulu, we can something.
No, but
hold on, I'm going to explain this to the Jamaican people. Any party that is registered under the Registration of the People's Act, it gives all power to the private sector organization of Jamaica. So the only alternative is that the people them know who forgot take over the private sector organization of Jamaica and start.
Yes, Zulu, because it's something there, Zulu. Because it's something there.
Zulu, you may say.
Yeah,
Zulu, you may say.
Hold on,
Me-
1
me-
minute
me-
again.
just 1 minute and hear me out. Hear me out. The UIC make a decision that them not take no money from the private sector. The private sector not fund the UIC. That are the first thing. What I've heard the UIC said is that it's a way of changing the system of how we are governed, and
Lord
take us
God,
away
Gab, beg a
from the
minute, Gab.
fiat system,
Gab, beg a
change
minute.
the
1 minute.
system of
Hold the chain of thought
governance.
there, Gab.
Hold on, man. I do not believe that in order to beat the system, you have to join the system. That is a old time days thinking. We're in a modern time now. And modern time say anything that was done can simply be undone. What was done? It people need to start look on.
Gab, may I
What
say something to
start
you and
all of
Zulu?
this?
Zulu. Two things. I got address Zulu first, but may I talk to Gab next. Zulu, you didn't know, say, you don't understand. And you see, we grew up, me and you, Zulu, we grew up to hate politics, right? And we grew up to hate politics based on what we hear, because not necessarily experience, because we were young. May I just take about 3 minutes and land this. So we grew up and hear politics and things say, yo, corruption, thief, and mismanagement and so forth. So in our mind, as long as breath lasts, I saw our politics are going to stay. Zolo, I'm going to say something to you. You didn't know, say, Andrew Holness, brain trial, one program named STEM, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Maths.
Hold on,
You did
brother.
Yes, sir.
Before we go so far, what is the purpose of the government to you? In your own explanation.
No, sir, maybe I go by the textbook
Zulu,
thing when
Zulu,
they
make
teach
the
me.
man finish him conversation, man. You confuse the thing when you do
Zulu, you know,
that.
run to confuse me, no, you. That good thing if me head big. If me head never big at judgment.
You confuse the thing when you do that,
Zulu,
Zulu,
and your
man.
head never big at judgment.
The man in him.
You got to write some maga, man. We're not on the Christian talking right now. Me ask
Hey,
man a
Zulu, but
question.
if me head never big, Zulu, a
To
judgment
your
go.
definition, cause I don't know if you are priest something different than what me
Alright, let me say it to you. Alright, you ask me answer. So, for me, definition of government is, in a paraphrase way, meaning cut up short, for the people, by the people. In other words, you are chosen by the people, and then after you are chosen, you are for the people. How so or how by? No. The people has concerns. The people has needs. The people has wants. The people of themselves are not able to just govern the entire structure and have it deliver.
No, so hold on, my brother. Since you answer the question there, you say the government
not answer yet.
is...
Are you
Hold
mind
on,
to say me
man,
answer? Are you mind to say me answer? Me not answer. Are you think say me answer?
My brother. You say the government is for the people, by the people, and them there.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree that the government are servants of the people?
Thank you very much, sir. If me agree with you, I 1,000 times. The government are supposed to be, are elected to be servants for the people. Thank you for that point. So, continue now, Zulu.
Do you agree that the government is not providing the service to the people as how them supposed to serve the people?
But I wish government, Zulu, to make you talk, you know.
Government of Jamaica.
To the government here talk, Zulu.
Yes, me talk about
me have one weed, Zulu, make a minute then. Zulu, make a 30 seconds. Me have one weed in my hand and I have a cup of rum. Make a take a sip and answer. Wait, 1 minute.
Light the weed to make sure say
what, Zulu? You know you talk, me rate you, I'm a G. Me here on the same level. Hold on.
Fire the weed, my brother.
Fire where I deal with Zulu. Hold on. Because, alright, I love your topic. Me love your topic. Can take a sip. Hold on, Zulu.
I'm Zolo. Zolo.
Yo.
May I tell you something?
Hold on.
Me ready now, man. Left Zulu now, man. Grab your top, man. Anytime me done, young Zulu can have a play field. Zulu, me ready for now. Yeah. So, Zulu, me tell you the government for the people, by the people. Yes. So, today's government, Zulu, is a government for the people, by the people. Let me qualify how. It is today's government that has implemented a whole heap of policy with geared towards promoting one, self-actualization. You see anything what you say? Self-employed, can't get laid off. Here how? You see, this is Andrew Holness government, yeah? Liquid, any fee where you have to pay go hard, go learn a skill. Lord God, every time you tell me go on.
Them policies they were put in place.
But sometimes you see,
Them actually
You see,
go back. No,
Zulu, you know,
we
say
have
me rate
people
you.
reason.
But
You
sometimes,
can't
Zulu,
take
you're
over the
bumbo.
platform.
Zulu, you're
My father
bumbo.
is a
Can you know
reasoning
what
platform, you know.
me I talk language, I know.
It's a
You're
reason.
bumbo.
Nah,
Zulu.
make you carry. Well, yeah, hear me, my brother. Yeah, hear me, I
Mm.
say. You're a politician, my brother. If we listen you for too
What can I
long,
take?
you
But,
take over the
yeah,
place and
cause me
spread
I
a
say same thing about
different
politician. Not a
narrative.
politician. Right now,
You see the
right now,
break?
me I still go for a
No, man,
bachelor's
you
try.
represent
But
this side the
Zulu,
right slowly right
eh,
now, my brother.
that no mean say me
I
rich or me a
promote the right
politician.
slowly right now, you know. That
Lord
make you,
God, they
so
know.
a business you do then. What me I
Who?
try bring across is that
Yeah.
politicians, the government to be exact, is using the
Yes, sir.
people as collateral to take out
Stop be
the
foolish,
funds in
Zulu.
the people them
Zulu,
name.
Zulu, me say that
Everybody
be.
stop the foolishness. My
Then
father,
me
this
tell you
what me
no,
I
no.
tell you
Me
this
tell then
factual.
Zulu,
You want me show you
Zulu.
how it work?
Lord God, give me a
You want
chance
me
to talk to man.
explain to you how it work, my
Yes,
brother?
and still give me
Nah,
explain
man.
anything you want. Explain, man. Still give me a chance. Long as you give me a chance,
Alright,
explain anything you
me I
want.
go give you. Me I go give you. People when they on the live, me I go give him 5 minutes for talk, and then we circle around and take a 5 minutes and explain to him
What you mean,
afterwards. You
boy?
see me?
Zulu,
So the
would I
time
like to go
is
first before you go, you know?
You give him, sir.
talk, my brother, talk. We are make him reason, man. Cause reason we are reason, you know.
Of
Go
course.
on,
I have
gab
made your
them.
language
Go
good. Me
on,
love
gab
reading
them.
with the
Go on,
Zulu,
gab
cause
them.
you know have to use
Go
Hold
the
on
on,
there.
gab
Rasta
them.
and bumbo.
Let
I
me go
love it.
first. Zulu, you see where I come with? You're partly right in that the system that was created was not created by our forefathers, but the persons who create the system and have the system working in that after a period of time, what they have done is to recede in the foreground and allow some of us, some from amongst us, to come into the system and profiting from the system without having, there are some who have a true understanding of how the system operates, but there are some who are in the system who do not understand how it operates. But I can tell you for a fact that you can be in the system and change the system, because what they have actually done in it is to manipulate time. And what I know for a fact, what you're trying to enunciate in terms of people taking the power, what you're trying to insinuate is some sort of a revolution. And I can tell you for
No,
a
not
fact,
a type of
well,
change, but not in the concept of what people might think when they hear revolution to shut a fire and
but
place a burn
I
down.
can tell
No.
you, I
You see
can
me?
hold on enough.
Not that.
What I can tell you, what I can tell you for a fact, anything that is going to happen that is not going to cause the universe or the cosmos to be in balance, it is not going to happen. It is not going to happen, because what is going to happen, the universe after everything is math and probability numbers.
So my brother, look here now. You don't know.
No,
Let me just take
I
a
could.
little piece. Let me take a little piece. Because I know why you take over a place. Remember what they on a reason on a little level.
Okay.
You see what me I push across is not say more want to say a revolution for cause no chaos. Because I don't believe in a chaos. I believe in
Oh,
a calm and collectivity.
oh,
The
oh,
system,
oh.
no, the system love chaos, man, my brother. The system believe in a for them order come out of chaos. So them create a problem where them don't have the solution for and put it to the people them and act like them a hero. Not go say in my world.
You know,
You
say I'm
see
an
the break?
intelligent boy. Hold
Yeah,
on there
we
1 minute.
know how the thing go,
I think
man,
me
my
out to you
brother.
1 minute. You say you Zulu, me out to stick me, and I reply my reply. Me out to stick to you in 1 minute. You know, say you, the Bible, you believe in the Bible, Zulu?
And the Bible me live off of my brother.
Tap right there, Zulu, me glad. You say you Zulu, you want you to the Bible represent you and you represent the Bible. Hear how? The Bible says many are called and few are
You are
chosen.
true. And that me just got to a
Hold on,
while
no,
ago,
Zulu,
you
me
know.
not done today yet. Tap in here, you chat too much. Me
Me
have your
just
time
got to
now.
a while ago.
Give you wait, man. Because you're not ready for me
What
yet, and me
you
ready
think
for
you're
you.
going to get to me and bring
Wait, no,
across?
sir.
It's not the whole
Wait, no, sir.
Jamaica.
And the Bible said to me and you, Zulu, say, in Hosea 4 verse 6, my people shall perish, not because they can't walk, not because they
Because
can't
a
talk.
lack of knowledge.
You see, you, Zulu, you love interrupt me too much. The Bible
I
said
live
to me
on my
again, say,
father.
Hold on, Zulu man. If I better to me again now, one different scripture say, if my people that are called by my name will humble themselves and seek my face, and etc., etc.
You sound
Other
like
than
you're a
that, Zulu,
pastor, man.
I know pastor, it is a variety of knowledge me and you have. That's why I can understand it. That's why me and you talk. You know, say me and you talk about energy right now. Me and you talk about one thing what you call frequency. So even though me in our political color, me and you depend on the same frequency. What me not like with you do is you cannot use your ego like me. So me and you have the same problem. So Patakos kettle, you know, me know. Yes, me admit Patakos kettle. So now me see where people correct me both. Use a perfect example where people correct me both. So me and you know, Zulu, as we get wiser and so forth and more powerful, we get become more passionate. So we cannot know want nobody to corrupt our brain.
But I still want to understand how a man with so much knowledge like yourself choose the path where you choose.
Then
And
Zulu,
why
let
you
me
would
talk about you
influence,
first, sir.
because me
Let me
never
talk
vote.
about you, sir.
Nah, I
Let
know
me
why you
talk about you,
try,
man.
but don't why you try compare me in a one
To me.
because
Me not compare to me.
Yeah.
Me tell you, say me on the same frequency. You know, I can agree with me so much time because me on the same frequency. That me mean. So me
Yeah,
not
it's a
compare you to me.
balance. It is a perfect balance because you are actually the opposite reflection. The public
But
and the
who is the
private
opposite
is
of
a
Rasta
meet up
George,
right
you know?
now.
But go
No,
on still.
you where you are represent right now is the public, and I am representing the private. And you know about what you are
Zulu.
saying. And me know about what me I say.
Yeah.
You see, pray.
Zulu.
There's a common ground we need for find as a man representing the public and a man representing the
Well, I
private.
want to get a
And
chance
see
to say
how we
something to
can go
call. No, I
forward.
can get a
Hold on,
question.
Gab, then
Nina,
we
me
are
go
here.
mute the guitar.
Hold on,
Nina,
Dr.
right
K.
now me go on
Nina
mute.
K.
Start
Hold on,
Nina.
little Nina K. And hold on, little Gab then. Please just hold the vibes with a little bit, isn't it? You see me? Because this is a deep reason and it a forward from a far place. And we're glad for sister we are reach somewhere in the reasoning. So the change can actually forward, and this warrior show we say the political arena set up a certain way where the people supposed to put in them work so that them can benefit. But if we get what that means, it is subliminally spoken. So it might mean something different but similar to whatever I say a while ago. You know, have to think outside of the box, you know, the reason I'm a people. Big up yourself, Nina K, when I say outside of the box. It really connect a while ago. You see, pray.
I'm more respond to you,
No,
Zulu.
Gab, you have to wait because if me and you chat so long, me want to hear what Nina say. No, sir, we not hold on, sir. But
Me
Nina
just
talk
want to
because we
make a
know the
minute
me say we know
because
what the man figure to him. I say, man, come on, man.
Zulu said
You not hear
something.
me, man. Make him man talk, man. We're going to remember what we say. Talk
We
here,
don't
Nina.
run the ones them off of the platform, you know. Say you are going on my
Make
father.
Nina talk.
You see, normally on the platform, Nina K is I'm a host, man. I'm a co-host that right there, so.
So you
So
have to
you
make
run
him
the
talk.
platform with me. You see, pray. But more of the ones them know, say me no normally add so much people on the platform one time because of the same chaos. People might disagree with them one another and go and add something and thing. So I always try to bring the message across. But we love the reasoning said way. I would have invite an MP, and I'm an MP and a councillor about the
Me
place.
and you so register. Me and you go register. That's why more you take with time and grow as family. Cause no matter what, if me could have preach politics till me blow, me and you are family. All we not biologically connected. So make Nina talk and me go back at that day. Cause me there.
Alright, Nina. Go and show Nina, okay?
Gab, you wait. There you Gab, we there. Chat your
Nina,
Nina,
you there?
cause me a parrot, you know, me chat all night. So you go on here, Nina.
We
I'm
don't
there,
have the
man.
whole night though, you know. You know, say by
Yeah,
law.
No
man.
worry
And
yourself.
9
When you
minutes.
talk, me
And
whistle
9
at talk.
minutes we have by law, you know.
Yeah,
You see
man.
me?
When you
Normally at
talk,
12
whistle at
o'clock
talk.
we jump off of the live. But if the people must support the live, tap up the screen,
Them a
share
do
the
it for true,
live,
man. They
send
give you a
some
gift a
link.
while ago.
You
And
see
if you tell
me?
them thanks, so you never realize
Me
you
not
so
see,
deep
me
in
not see no
that
gift, me
reasoning.
not see no gift coming. And that's why
Yes,
I
they
never
send
see.
your where sitting name, he hard sitting. So if you say thanks, man,
Me not
because
see.
you never say it, and to
Give
me, no say you
thanks
no
to all of
recognize.
the gifters, them man.
Yeah,
Everybody
man, tell
can
them
tap up the
thanks.
screen and
Then
I
give you
share
one
the
piece of
live.
gift a while ago, man.
Respect, man, my
Wait.
father.
Yeah,
Nina,
man, then give
Kelly
you
and
the truth.
Nina.
Yeah, man, me there about, man. Me I go listen same way. But me I say we do want to keep it pan answering of a question because we not get nowhere if we there. We don't want to reason out all of the point across the board. Cause you understand? We want some people to answer some question. If you can't put yourself in the position or the shoes, then as them say.
Yeah.
Because we want to see people consciousness. Because many people we still have said this, all the way I start about two different roads operating now, but we have said this and we have said that, but the people, them consciousness is what me concerned, bro. Me not see that it always a shift. You understand? And where consciousness is said to be, it has to be the individual of it. And if you, the individual, don't have
You
consciousness,
call the
you cannot make a
individual
decision.
the living man or the
Living
paper
person, yeah. That is
Living
that is
person or the living
yeah.
man.
Living
Jesus, God,
man.
you want Zulu him critically, no, put him out knowledge, man, you know,
No, man,
people have
I
to take
know
time.
what we talk,
Me
brother.
know Yahoo, me no idiot, me know you're a
Yeah,
good
man,
boy.
the living man, because they say, me find out say, most of the time, the books keep us on a farm of keep on referring to the manual. It's like you don't have a brains. My mother always said to me, say, you don't have a brains, boy, think. So that shows you how smart the child can do. Anytime you say a child, keep referring to a book. Anytime you have a book, him don't have any use. Get defeated. So we don't want to always have a record to the book. And that's how the things stay in our politics now. We always a record to, we just blend the mindset through that person I do it. But if you remember saying, we are running a country, a main thing, just like him say two road, choose one, and that's with politics now. With disrespect, that's why we know we don't know ourselves. We lose the conscience, we don't know where we're coming from.
So
You have to
Father
think about where
K,
you're coming from.
we're going to keep it short, my father. You say, the person is running a country, and we know say every person is a straw man. So who is in
No, the
control of that
person who run the
person?
country is when you say run the country, who else are no people now run the country? Since it's not a talker, we don't know that. Is the
No, say so,
one
sir.
person
Let me tell you, one minute,
avatar
Nina.
is the
No
prime
disrespect.
minister.
May I beg a minute, Nina? Sorry, me not disrespect you. 1 minute. Nina, the government of Jamaica show you say the people have a talk. Let me tell you how. Quick and fast, not 30
Hold on,
seconds.
who you call the people, the citizens?
What?
Make the
You mean,
finisher.
boy? Citizen boy.
You know
Let me
the
tell you how, boy.
difference between the
Hold
citizens
on, boy. Let
and
me
the
tell you, boy.
people?
Wait, no, boy. Wait, no, boy. Here, boy.
No, you have to listen
Wait, no,
to
boy.
him,
Here,
boy.
yeah, boy. Here, story come to bump
listen.
you now, boy. Here, story come to bump.
You have
Story
to
come to bump
listen.
you now.
You
Here,
know
yeah.
the difference between the citizens and the
Me
people?
say, if hold on, Zulu, me a chat, man. Hold on, man. Here, you know, story come to
We
bump.
are reason, my
Oh, you
father.
mean if I read the way I read the boy? Here,
You
story come
have
to
to
bump you now.
you know the difference between the
Ye-
people them
Oh, you mean, I mean, I just
and the
say story come to
citizens. Alright
bump
then,
you
go on.
now.
Go on the road, my father.
So you know, say one example of how the government today shows say people really matters. The government have one program named Sparks Program. Go and go look on it on your phone. Don't take me word for it. Cause you might take me
But
a
my
liar.
brother,
Me have to think to you,
may
me have done it.
I
I
ask
30 seconds me
you,
take. Me land
may
Zulu.
I
I
ask
30 seconds me a
you
take.
if you know, answer my question before you go no
Let me
further.
not tell you say
You know the
yes. Me tell you yes,
difference?
I'm tired of time, my cousin.
Alright then,
Cousin, tell you
go on
yes.
the road. Sorry,
So me I say
words.
to you
Never
say,
hear it.
yeah man. So me I say to you say, Zulu, the government of Jamaica today, Andrew Holness government, the GLP, launch one program named Sparks. Then, if you fix road, more you look on for your phone now, Google, and check who choose the road, if a MP or councillor. I people them Zulu choose the road, and if you
Yeah,
think me
but
a
you know,
liar,
say that is a contract with the people them. That means
what you
say the
call
government now have extended them territory to inna the people them place. That
No,
imply
Zulu,
contract. You know what
no
are
sister
contracts?
man,
You know,
no
say
sister
every
man,
paper we sign pan is a contract.
no man, Zulu
Me
man,
a
may I talk
ask you a
man.
question, my brother. You know,
what
say
you
every
say?
paper where a signature sign pan is a contract.
Officially by law, as they say. Me and you know that's
Allah
how
we
we
are
are. We
talking
can't
about.
change.
So if
Yes, Allah.
somebody signed an agreement on the behalf of the people them, no one contract them sign for the people them.
Zulu.
But brother, we
Nobody
have
gets a
some real problem when me don't want your friend me up and talk about
me
Zulu,
nah
Zulu,
friend you up,
Zulu.
man. What me I
Because
do
you're
a
in
beg a
one
chance
green
in
shirt
And
land.
stop
right
calling
now.
man boy. And stop calling man boy.
Brother,
Alright,
let me
Ben,
say
me
something
call
again.
everybody
Zulu,
sir.
hold
I
on
am
there,
sorry.
Zulu.
Alright,
Zulu,
Ben, if
hold
you
on there,
offend me,
No, we
Zulu.
are
I'm
not
very
sir, my
sorry.
brother. We are
No,
just
hold on there. You
Zulu, a
see,
Zulu,
me I
a
tell you,
living
I sent
man.
him I talk about the books. You see how far the books keep with? Me ask another question again. I ask one more question again.
My God.
Are you gonna ask the kids to pick a chance from the balloon, or are you gonna be a father and feed the kids? Because that's almost the citizens of the world as a kids picking a chance. Because all we are telling about is a chance for the balloon. We are not choosing what to do for the children properly as a mother and father. We are giving the children them chance to pick chance
And
like a balloon.
Me love
and
how you talk, man. I saw you talk for
I
a long
give you,
time.
brother, I give you an observation. There's a roadway that was paved here in Manchester. as a brother talk about spark and fixing road. Oftentimes the parochial roads in Jamaica have they might dig it up and barber green it or whatever, but guess one thing they don't do. I mean 95% of the time. They don't implement or proper drainage.
Thank you very much.
And the lack of drainage is what hold on, not to tell me thank you, because
Yeah,
both sides been doing it.
Most of the times, a good thing you talk, say.
And the lack of drainage is what contributes significantly to the deterioration of the road, which means then you have to question what is the objective. Are you give these contracts? Are there kickbacks being given to those who give the contracts because they allow them
Love
to
talk
do
with
the
Benny, no
road
man.
without?
Benny to you. You want that one to you smart.
Hold on, man. Brother, don't interrupt me. Without putting in place drainage. So watch you know. It seemed to me that there are some kickbacks there. Because, again, here's why I say that. Because the longevity of the road become compromised. And when the longevity of the road compromised, then you can give another contract to an affiliate, a friend, or someone who is going to give you some kickback from the money that is paid out.
You know, say a fax been attack, Zulu. But me tell you what kind of fax been attack.
Hold on,
Zulu.
my brother. More add to something we Ben say a while ago. Because we are teaching people them while we are reason.
Of course.
Which part of the government get their money from? Who for money spend? Which part of the government get their money from, my brother? You can answer the question.
It's the people's money.
He been answer you. He been answer you.
So me did want for answer still.
No, but I see man, me don't give you. I'm don't do it tell you how. I'm don't do it tell you how.
Probably I gonna give you a different answer.
No,
probably I gonna give you a different answer.
Tell me who is all about tell you different.
Ben
help me. Let me tell you something. No one answer Ben, man, because Ben hit a very solid point.
Zulu, more make 2 points.
If the government get the money from the people, you know call it a waste of money. How the government get the money from the people? Through tax
Zulu,
alone.
come here, man. Zulu, let me talk to you, man. You take time with me, man. I'm alone about for one thing, you know. Remember me alone there about for one thing. Take time with me.
No, a reason we are
that's why if you take time with me, man.
Because we would love to see a bigger member of parliament or somebody.
Right. So take time with me, man. Because I'm a regular human being. So let me say this to you. You see what Ben said a while ago? Ben said the road must have proper drainage. Water must come off the road and run in a drainage gutter. Proper laid gutter where I take water off a road, because when the water go back on it, I mash up.
That already, my brother. Tell me
yes, no man. Then Zulu, if you listen to me, Lord Jesus, listen to me. Tapping on Zulu, man. So you know, say me. Zulu, me hear you. I think me I say to you. Let me talk, no sir. Sure. So me I say to you, say Zulu. Me did tell you if you go up on Google and check for something. You see, Sparks program comprise everything where Ben just tell you about a while ago as issue. Yes,
brother,
everything.
Me see that as wealth extraction.
That be foolish, me say, man. Because if you drive on good road, they say if you tap where you do Zulu. Then Zulu, a magic go fix the road. Zulu, that be foolish.
Them not fix the Buckler road. Because if them did not fix the road.
That's Zulu, you can't land, man.
Hold on.
1 minute, me have to
Does anybody...
If them did fix the road, would have see drainage, proper drainage system.
Me talk then, no Zulu.
Dig when National Work Agency and dig up the people.
Oh God, come here, come take it, Father God.
My brother, when I spoke to my uncle, and we talk about older Jamaican, a man who used to work for Alcan and was in the military, he said, and he went, migrated overseas and became a truck driver, and retired doing this. And when I sit down and reason with these elders say, him said to me, say, the National Work Agency that they dismantled in Jamaica, they build the best roads in Jamaica. And I said,
National Work Agency in this chair, Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben, no,
brother, let me finish speak. Whatever them call it back in the days. Right?
Roadworks, they call it. Roadworks.
Roadworks, exactly. And I'm not talking about the contemporary works agency, because they're not doing nothing like the works agency was doing back then. Right? The yellow truck them, you remember the yellow truck them. So here what my uncle share with me. My uncle said with me, he said, listen, back then, these men go to the quarry Not just to go and get our whatever gypsum or whatever stone them get
Yes,
and then
under
cut
PMP.
themselves.
You're right.
Right?
Under
Me
PMP.
not talk about we're not calling no party.
Who
No
not call a
party
party?
because
Me I call
it
it for you.
doesn't matter.
PMP.
No. It doesn't
Lord
matter
God, it
who.
matter, context matter,
If
Uncle
you're a
Ben.
No, it no
Uncle
matter.
Ben,
We
tapping
not
on man, Uncle Ben, context
promote
matter,
politics. Let
man.
the man talk.
A
No,
politics,
brother.
man.
no, stop.
But
Yo,
brother,
keep your
what
politics out of this, bro.
Hold on there. Delroy, let the man talk, brother. Everybody just let the man talk or mute your microphone, here, please.
See? So, I never call any party about anything. Because guess what? Anybody who's doing it, that's what you're supposed to do. I don't want to hear what you're doing. You were elected to do, then go and serve. That's what the word minister means. Servant leader in Latin, according to
What
Mr.
a PMP
Perkins.
never do
All
it.
right?
It
All right,
happen no,
stop.
Uncle Ben.
Stop. I don't need to hear that. I don't need to hear that, bro.
Make him
Me no
talk,
need to hear that. See? So, my uncle show me and show me the vibes and say, all right, boom. This is how they built roads, and those roads last for years upon, and that's over 10, 30 years or more, right? Now, when you look today in Jamaica, they're no longer, that agency and the standard in which that agency operates, it no longer exists. And they are no longer building road according to that standard. And if you are no longer building road according to that standard in a country that is prone to environmental catastrophe in terms of weather-related issue like rain and storm and things like that, then you have to question the modus operandi behind the government. Doesn't matter who. What are you doing? That means you are mismanaging intentionally the people's resources to suit your benefit, to suit your friends, and you get your kickbacks from who you give these contracts, these government contracts. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not a fool. We can think.
Let me say something to you. Let me say something to you.
Quick
See me, I
point.
say, you see me, I say
The
sometimes you
first
can't
point,
watch it because 16 beef and them to know we not promote politics over
my
here.
first point, Zulu.
Not politics, because we are not politicians.
And then Gab come in.
You understand, brother? You see, sometimes we watch through, we might have some local score up away, time sheet. Sometimes when we have pit facts, we never care about us. Give for us 16 pound time sheet. Big up to we give to them who support the panel. But like me, I say sometimes when the individual like them probably have this book behavior, you probably see a man page have 1.6 and you have 1.16. So we feel like say yes, we are go higher followers them, they might do them some, but we not really promote politics. We are the set of people, are the People's Court of America. We stand up against and lick fire on any single party, whether UIC, Jamaica Labour Party, Jamaica Labour Puppet, that's what them name you know. The People's National Puppet. I wanted that thing that too. They run a puppet corporation. In even the UIC, because him have UI and I them still not say clear. Same way. Somebody I feel like we run joke. We say the thing is about Jamaica about it's a 7.3 magnitude earthquake recently move across. And nobody talk about that. We are say stop your oil drilling since it's important in the country. We not care about no road alone. People not live on road. Most of the road is to move people goods and minded. Most of the highway are built for the next businessman. We have to move in massive goods. We the people need to sell our own goods to our people so we can benefit. The foreigner them sell the goods come here, China send the goods come here and turn back, sell them, and we buy them back from the Chinese people and sell them at two different sale that we need first hand sale. We need for that the border for every good here, so we be the supplier inside of our country. China be the also one supply outside for them country send to we buy from them. When it come at our shore, we must be the business people, so we get rich and profitable. That me I talk about. We want to have money like Mr.
How magic you talk about still?
What you mean magic me I talk about?
Let me tell you how magic. Let me tell you how. In a
Why
one
magic?
sentence. Good. You could have preached like Parkhouse, you could have preached like Peter.
Yeah, so all I know the
Let me
government
learn now, Zulu. Let me
You
learn
are
now.
part
Let
of the
me
PSOJ then. You love just you are one you see.
Boy, no time me can. I just 1 minute me I begin because you ask me a question, me answer you no man.
Yeah,
1 minute me I take, brother.
you are tell the man just tell something logical.
Then when we talk 1 minute, that's all.
Logic.
1 minute me I
The
take.
government
I
now they have
12:06
to
now.
serve
Let me
the
take
people. That
12:07.
is a request from the
Jesus
people.
Christ.
And you representing the government official, you decline the man request, I tell the man say a fairy tale him attack.
Because
Let me
the
tell
government,
so,
no, brother, hold on,
so let
Mr.
me
Green
tell them
Shirt.
no, sir.
Government to control and mean mind.
All
So
right,
you people
good.
have to
Let me tell
control the
you,
mass
God,
mind
Jesus Christ.
and tell you
So
how
if I
much money.
don't know if it
Listen, hold on, let
make
me
no
talk,
sense
man.
then.
Because government, me don't tell the people them already. So government can't give you more than $1,000 or $100. Government can't run more than program. Jamaica government can't pass more than act. Because the world state, the world Coliseum, the whole of them are working. You still have King's House, Queen Street, Duke Street. You have 28 parish that was dissolved in Jamaica to create 14 parish. And some of the name them still living on your streets. Mary's, the St. Mary's, the St. Thomas, the St. Peter. Go learn the full history of this country. And understand and respect your ancestors and the people. Many of we only
No,
look for
man, I just know
profitable
about
goods, brother.
government,
And
brother.
goods you want to
Family,
sell
let
the
me
people
talk to you.
them
Me not talk
as
about no government. Let me say
consumer.
something to you. Let me
We
say
need
something to you.
wealth. We need money. We need to be the next Chinaman in the wholesale. China
Let me
must
say
send the
something to
goods,
you.
come give me and put me for one the wholesale, not him.
That is
That
a
we are talking about.
request from
That's
the
All right,
standard
me
people.
have to
they
say something
reach.
to you. Me have to
That
say
is
something to
a
you. Something I
request
say to
from
you.
the people of the land. We can't get that
If you
from the
want me
government. We
can't
now
talk, boy.
vote.
I any money my reading you
If we
can't talk,
can't
boy.
get the request from the
No talk,
government,
you
we
can't talk
now
one
vote.
minute, boy. I think me have to say to you,
Simple
sir.
as that. Who agree
Let me
with the
talk.
people? Because hold on, are we and the people them there in the comments said we are who are the people them. If we have say something wrong, we can tell we say we're wrong. People, if me wrong, we say we're wrong. If a real thing we are talking, we say a real thing or no drop someone in the comment if we don't agree with it. If we don't disagree
Fireball.
with we no drop be a zero. You see,
Yes,
pray.
sir. If you go Tortola,
Zulu, me
the
can come
Virgin
in now.
Islands. If you
Can
go,
I
if
come
you
in
go,
now?
Yeah,
Gabba,
Gabba,
go
go
ahead.
let me say nothing.
All right. I want to make 2 points. 2 points. No, well, 3 points. The first point that I want to make is that the the cosmos, the cosmos has to continue expand. If you bring someone, bring the people in cause for people to take power, but yet those who are taking power do not understand what it takes to cause a balance to exist and the universe to keep on expanding. Nothing is going to move. And if nothing is going to move, I can tell you, I know for a fact that what life as we know it is going to be destroyed and life is going to start over again. That I can say. The next point I'm going to make is that, you see, each time the ancestors send someone come, the people reject the person that was sent. Even when
Oh,
a
Gab.
methodology and an organization have been
Gab.
sent,
I am
the
the
people,
spiritual man, Gab.
I'm going me alone
Remember,
get
you
cut
know.
off. Me can't talk.
Uncle
Everybody
Gab,
get
hold on,
irritated. I'm
I know
going me
your
alone get
time,
cut
I know
off.
your time at dead right. Hold on, my father. Uncle Gab, you can't do something with our spiritual works away. Why you put some science on the government so them kind of slow down the speed where them are go with the digital thing. Mr. Alien
um,
winner, you can't forward up, you know. You see me?
on take this thing for joke. You say, on talk with no clue of what is happening.
What you
No
mean by
clue.
we are talk with no clue
One
of
on there, yes,
Yo,
when,
Gab. Beg a minute, Gab.
no,
Since
one
me
on
not
there,
no clue.
let me speak because we are talking about the Bible. Me are
Oh, God.
quote from the Bible.
My
You guys
God.
don't have a
I can't
clue of
talk
what is
nothing.
happening. Over centuries, in each dispensation, life has been destroyed on this earth and life rebirth again. Because what? There's
Name
not been
care
any
Bantu.
no balance has been created. And to cause the cosmos to continue
So the
expanding.
rebirth what you talk about is the republic in a my world. You see,
Oh,
pray. And the government a come take over back and re-mean something
To
that
do
happened
again.
already is going to happen again. And
Yo,
public
Zulu, add
or
winner, add winner.
birth,
Zulu, add winner, add winner.
him not send a request. I want to
Oh,
talk
oh,
to him
oh,
too
oh,
because I
oh.
know he's a political candidate for the
Oh,
Jamaican Labour Party. The
okay.
You know that I feel them born
advocate.
again in the boy. See our born
You
again
see,
is
pray.
to get your if get your certificate of live birth and set up your
And that
thing and go base.
we there for
That's
showing
our born
people
again.
them that is the only way. There is no other way than to go take your power back from the government. Then we have govern
family.
your mentality. And if you have
Exactly.
other
and
way
Zulu,
around
and
it,
you
you
got to
can tell me.
go on.
What you say?
Family.
Yeah.
Go on, and you got to
Family. One of the thing is this.
Hold on there, my brother. Hold on there. Gab said, go on and you go see what happen. You
I will
sound
not
like
understand
one of the
anything.
man them. Hold on there. Him sound like one of the man them where they on the plantation where I tell him, say, yo, man, now walk on the plantation, you have no back right now. We have a lift up. And him a
Zulu.
say, me nah cut you know. Uno go on. Brother, me tired of the plantation system and the
Zulu,
plantation
you don't have no knowledge.
mindset.
I don't want to say you don't have no knowledge, you know, Zulu. I don't, because you're someone that me feel say either I was out being awoken. But
But
you see, I shouldn't be even having this discussion with you because me bring myself to a low vibration. So no, me
yeah.
That no call for
I'm going
Gab.
to
That no call for. That no call for.
Yes,
Listen,
man.
free.
I just
Yeah,
to
yeah,
interrupt me
yeah,
fast.
I'm
yeah,
bringing
bring
down
class. Yeah,
vibration
bring
because
class something
me
right
try to tell
now.
him something
Yeah,
that me
yeah,
know that
Oh,
is
God, we
happening.
can't
Hold
talk
on,
about
hold
long.
on. I don't understand.
Father
So,
Jah.
You
Gab,
man, they get vibe.
where you say then? Go with the government digital or not?
No, him not talk about that. Him a talk about the spiritual thing where most people get from the Bible. You see me? That's where I come from. You
I
see?
do not get anything. You want me to tell you something about AI?
Mm-hmm.
You want me
No,
to tell you something about
hold on,
AI?
no, man. Gab, we no want go too deep in the
No, more
spiritual
have to
aspect
understand
of
where Gab,
things.
where you really are say. Where you are say about the spiritual. Because I'm going to tell you something, Gab, where you not seeing fun. I mean, I'll show you something. Me know if you see it still, me know I see no see. Me see Indian science upon TV. Me see African science upon TV. Me see
No, that's
American, all kind
okay.
of
You
stuff. Well,
want
no,
them
no.
have the conversation here already, and me
We
know
know,
have to reoccur.
come
I
here,
do
tell him,
not
so we don't see
want
Yeah,
our
man.
native
wars
thing
to
upon
happen
Speak.
TV.
again.
The conversation I go all over the place, man. We
Yeah.
have to listen.
We don't
All
want
right.
to
You
go
know.
back there, some
All right.
brother.
Stop. Stop for a minute. Stop for a minute. Stop for a minute. The issue of Jamaica is not just concentrated to Jamaica. The issues we are looking at are the whole black world. When we are talking about and specific type of African we are focused on. See? So when we look on the continent today and we see the AES, Alliance of Sahel State, them man they rise to set an example for we, you know.
Yo,
See?
Ben.
Hey, yo,
Ben, you know, say my
yo.
phone gonna shut off. I'm gonna have to try
At the
continue from a
aisle,
different
at
device
the
or something.
mining,
Linear care,
and
my
them that the
phone gonna
problem.
cut off. Yeah, so who now
Yeah.
follow my platform, wanna follow me, cause I have
Yes.
to restart the live right now. I have
All
to
right.
restart it right now, you see me?
See.
All right.
I'm gonna
Boy,
try
rough for me, do
continue.
a boy. Me can't talk, you rough for
But
me.
me no know this now, me I go with una and the
Rough,
mining because everybody mine
rough
upon
for me,
money.
boy.
And money are no problem, you know, brother. We have been
I'm balling
destroyed
near the
because of
bar.
lack of money and a lack of knowledge. We
Ben,
don't know what to do. And money on
Ben,
the lack of.
you see, I would say something to you, but you see, in this fora, I'm
No
not
Boy,
going
man.
to
you
So,
say it
can't do.
because you
some
see,
things
some
there's
people
a time and
consciousness
place
is
for
not
everything.
elevated to that level.
Time and
Me
You
not
place
can
for
fight
understand?
politics
everything.
because my mother fight politics and father and
Time
gone
and
and dead. And then
place.
still dead and politics till I live and rich and drive car.
Time and
Me never get
place.
nothing from me. Nothing.
The reality is that if you want to effect change, you have to have think tanks and you have to have a quorum and you have to have your focus on particular issue and you drive that issue home. This is what Ibrahim is doing in Burkina. This is what General Chian is doing in Mali,
Yeah,
in
but only
Niger.
thing miss them money I drive a drill. For serious
No man,
tsunami.
don't worry about that. I'm only saying that we have to be able
So
to
how you mean no worry about that with a tsunami? We are say what we can do. Either we cool down or we get clarity.
no,
Or if
what
you
we
have
are
a
going to do here,
preparation for
brother,
it.
what we are going to do, and something you are going to discuss here so all too in depth, you know. When me come off of this, me must can say, all right, me I come at your house, come see you. And I tell you where I come.
Yeah.
And behind closed door, this is what we're gonna do. But you can't tell you never see the Chinese man in public I tell where more do. The Chinese we plot for 50 years.
Boy,
And
rough.
by the time you figure out where him do is too late, as we are witnessing today. You understand? America did cut off the Chinese from them satellite. And China sit down and plot and develop their own navigation system. So
So
when
what
the
you think,
state of
hold on. So what you think about this the live virtual ticket we want to attack about? What you say, cut off that too?
I never said that. I'm in full agreement with
No,
you,
what you
brother.
think
So
about
what
it? What you think about it? Come here, you mention something like it not really relevant.
I
So I
never
want to know
said
if
He
you
that.
said
wake
me
up
not
or them
full
Brother,
can't
I
do it.
am
agreement.
in
Me
full
not full
agreement
agreement
with
with you.
you. So why you keep thinking I'm attacking you? I am in if me say me agreement with you, then I don't need to say a word. All I'm
All
saying
right,
is this.
okay. No, I just
All
want to
right.
know, say, you're there
No
on the
man, we
right
good, brother. We good. We
consciousness.
good.
I just that me a check.
We good. We
Father,
good,
care,
brother. You must
Because
remember we have to tell the children the truth, you know, Father.
I got
do
me
it.
them because my when them I grow right now. I go grow them like no sleep for content, but
Father,
All
care.
right.
no
You
hotel
hear what
work
I say
and
a while
no
ago?
call center. One
You
in
hear me say a
control
while
owner.
ago, Father K, listen what me say a while ago. You have to tell the children the truth. Code.
Seeing.
Okay.
So the thing is that, brother, pay attention. We are looking at geopolitics now. When you
You
look
see
the
you,
other day,
Ben. We love the way you
when
talk a while ago, Ben. You call I don't think me can't no chance to talk, you know, Ben.
brother, let me
No,
finish now, man. Me I bring
you
out
see
some
your
this
time
a cut.
soon come in, Delroy slowly. And people, hold on there, my father. You see, if the phone cut off, me gonna restart the live. So who not follow me, wanna follow me right now. So when me restart the live, we can check in same time. You see, pre. I mean, know some people probably asleep when I listen. We can go on the bed.
See.
You see,
So
pre.
when you look at geopolitics, recently in the conflict with Iran, Iran was using American satellite, the navigation system, and America cut them off. Right? That's why it took them so long to respond when the fire stick licked them, See? And what them do? Them switch to China, right? What mistake Iran made? How can you trust your enemy? So China now, 30 years ago, China, they did that to China. Similar. China developed their own system. So as Bantu, I say we have to develop we all these children that has been going to school in Jamaica. What has been the net return of all these picking from early school to the university? What has the net return been for Jamaica? But if you ask the Chinese have a net return. The Chinese are here building our roads. The Chinese are here retailing to us in the supermarkets, taking the money, sending it to fund the Communist Party, to fund the Chinese government, to fund the Chinese government have initiative for smart children, children that exhibit exceptional ability. They take them and put them in special program to develop those ability, and they become the next inventors and developers. And them see them wanna come and run check and a build your road. Where's our children? Where is such a program for our children? It's non-existent. So how does it, you think a black woman in Jamaica, a young black girl, have any respect for a young black boy in Jamaica when she have to go and work and be hired? Her boss have to be a Chinese man? It doesn't look good on us. It doesn't. And
Boy,
there is no,
I beg me a minute for what you did.
there is no government initiative addressing that because the government is not loyal to the black populace. There is no nationalistic thrust. There is no racial pride in this place. And as long as
Beg
that
a minute
doesn't
before what you did,
exist,
do. I beg you, do. Beg a minute
see,
before what you did.
you might go cut off right now, so you go and talk.
Boy, I tell you, boy, you're rough. But that's been a to me, brother.
You go and talk before it cut off from father.
Enough of what you say a while ago, brother. To be very honest with you, I take off the green off of me now and talk to you without colors. Enough of what you say a while ago, I not true. And you obviously, I mean, not disrespect you for me to say not true. I not call you liar. But all I say to you is, you're misinformed or uninformed. Family, if you ever go check the amount of policy with this government here, I'm tell you, I say, when I talk with no color, you take a color from me now. Yeah, man, it's alright. Laugh, man. I'm not problem with that.
I
But me
have to
just talk.
laugh because
Yeah, man. I tell you, laugh.
you're
Fine.
doing
No
the
problem.
polar opposite of
No,
what
man. Just cool no
you
Ben,
just
man.
said.
Me never interrupt you, man.
You're
Just cool no
contradicting
Ben,
your
man.
very self.
Ben,
Me
just
have to restart the live. I have to restart it. I want to
It
set the
card,
code there
boy.
now, father.